me bring up the Studio Series TF Wiki website because we still need to continue the discussion here. The overall thoughts. Just the recap of the Studio Series toy line and what what made us happy about it. So we're gonna continue our Studio Series discussion, and of course it'll include me. And hello there, Transformers _ stop motion and Drift fan. Hello. That's right. All right, so I'm gonna bring up the screen. Share my screen here. Okay, one of my friends, Prince Productions, he's gonna join me in a little bit. So I'm gonna bring up the screen here. I totally forgot where we stopped. I totally forgot. Okay, we stopped. Okay, we already talked about Soundwave with his Darker Moon self and Revenge of the Fallen self. We already talked about the RC Sisters. I'm not sure if we talked about Roadbuster yet. I think we did. I think we already have. Yes, I think we already have. Then after that, okay, we already talked about Sentinel Prime. We already talked about Scrapper, I think. Have we talked about? I think we haven't. Have we talked about Topspin? Have we talked about Topspin yet? I don't think we've talked about Topspin or Cliffjumper. I don't think we have talked about those two yet. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot where we stopped. I'm not so sure. But thought about how maybe Studio Series might release toys with the games. I mean, if they release toys with the games, I'm very excited because it's time for Studio Series to make a change. They don't have to be about the movies anymore. They can be about anything. So Studio Series can go with the games. I don't care. I don't care what people say. No, Studio Series is just for the movies only. Yeah, well, that was in 2018. But we're in the modern times. We're in 2022 or 2023 already. It's time to change, man. Plans will always change, So, yeah. But all right, we're gonna welcome my boys Prince and Retro. Please be civil in this discussion. Thank you.
For me, JJ, I'm just gonna add someone to the whole game, and that I'm fine with them adding games in, but they need to finish what they started first. They gotta finish what they can't move on to something else when they haven't finished one thing. That
I agree.
That's the problem.
I agree.
Well, that's the thing. They're doing the same. They're releasing the live action stuff and the Studio Series 86 stuff at the same time.
The last review we just got was some class figures.
All right, I would also like to add something. My question is, why is it so hard for them to just finish the Baber stuff? Like, look, the game stuff, I'm glad we're getting, but it doesn't need to be in Studio Series. There's so many other lines they could have put it in, and plus, it's taken us a long time to get more Baber stuff because they're putting other stuff in Studio Series that shouldn't be in the line.
I don't want to be 20 years old by the time I get a damn Optimus.
Facts. Like I'm not trying to bash Hasbro or nothing, but at the same time, it just annoys me when they still haven't made certain characters that we still need, yet they're so fast to make these other figures, and it's just, bro, show the Baber some more love, yo.
They finished.
They just want to keep the Studio Series line alive. They don't want to let it die after they do all the movies.
Trust me, it's alive. They haven't finished the Bayverse. If they finish the Bayverse and then bring the other stuff into Studio Series, I'll be fine.
I mean,
you can keep it alive still.
Also, if they want to bring in game characters in Studio Series, why don't you bring in Dark Moon Warpath or RTF Breakaway or like?
Yeah, but I mean, Breakaway is one of those in the listings now. So I've seen rumors of him being in 2023, so he's gonna come. And Stratosphere as well. But Dark Moon Warpath will only happen. Let me finish. Dark Moon Warpath will only happen if Breakaway and Stratosphere sell really well. If they sell really well, then they can continue on making the game characters from the tie-in movies. So So yeah, I don't know. That's basically what I heard. So
Also, everybody,
The fuck?
I have a fantastic.
You said
I have a fantastic announcement to make. So today, this morning, my figures arrived today. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a prank on JJ. So I told JJ that my figures were canceled, and JJ was praising Amazon because he thought they were canceled. And then when I came back from work, I was like, "So JJ, remember the figures that were canceled? Yeah, nah, they ain't canceled."
Yeah, JJ, I knew it before you did. I knew that he was getting them. I knew it, and I had to keep my mouth shut. I could have told you last stream.
Well, you knew about Galvatron. You didn't know about Thundercracker, though.
Oh, I know about Thundercracker too.
How?
Because you told me.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot.
Yes. Look at it, JJ. I finally have more ammo. Look at it. Bro, I was literally like, I fooled you.
You defeated JJ. You finally defeated him.
Yes, I defeated JJ. JJ, you may have gotten Legacy Jaxus, and you may get the other Legacy figures, but know this: I successfully got Galvatron and Thundercracker before you.
Prince, why do you keep acting like you want GXs?
I don't even want Jaxus. I just pretended I wanted him just so JJ would get his guard down.
Sludge.
Got your ass.
And RC, yeah, Bumblebee movie RC, yeah. You're gonna
shut up, JJ.
You're still
you're
waiting for Bumblebee movie RC, Prince. Yeah, you're still gonna wait for her because she's out.
Hey, I may be still waiting on her. But hey, at least I got Galvatron and Thundercracker. And I must say, these figures are fantastic. Galvatron has so much articulation with his arms, a waist swivel, an ankle pivot, and JD loves ankle pivots, especially ankles that look like he broke his ankles. And also Thundercracker. Thundercracker is a fantastic use of the mold, probably the best out of all three because the painting looks amazing, has so much articulation, and the wings go a little bit higher than Starscream and Thrust, as you can see.
What is that orientation though? He's like a star.
Are we gonna continue the thing?
Yeah,
Finally,
yes. You can continue now.
Yes.
I just wanted to flex her a little bit.
Are you tired of getting flexed on?
So please don't flex on me.
Nah, because you didn't show me any mercy.
Shush.
You know what you've done to me.
Shush.
You know what you did? Nah. That doesn't even hurt. That doesn't even hurt no more. Well,
you still need a G2 Megatron for Laser Prime, so yeah, it's gonna hurt.
You know what? It hurts. It hurts most when you try to be early for a stream and then you hear it gets canceled.
Last stream,
the actual time I want to be early.
There you pranked me. What the heck?
Yes, and the funniest part was I was actually planning on this as soon as I ordered them. I was planning on this prank. I was like, I'm gonna play a prank and tell JJ. At first, I wasn't gonna tell you until they arrived, but since you found out about it, I was like, all right, might as well tell him that they were canceled, and they weren't. And you shouldn't have thought they were canceled. Like Amazon only canceled like one order, and that was Pterosaur. Like it's not even that much.
You planned it from all along.
Yes, I planned it. I've been planning. This man Retro said, This man Retro tried to say, I fooled you.
Let me see here. This message. Intercepticon, did you see I reached 100? 100 what? I'm confused. 100 subs or... I don't know. Is it 100 subs? I'm pretty sure it's 100 subs. If you have reached 100 subs, then congrats. Congrats. Yeah, I think you made to your first 100 milestone, so that's good. That's good.
Nation, stop talking about disgusting cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we're talking about. Yes.
Cheeseburgers are good. They're good.
Cheese should not be on burgers.
They should.
Well, it's classic that burgers have cheese on it.
But it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It works. It's so delicious.
And who eats pink burgers? That's disgusting.
Ew. Okay, JJ, let's also talk about how much you love Nemesis Prime. How dare you not love Nemesis Prime? How
God damn it. Prince, shut up. We're gonna be here all day.
Facts. As a matter of fact, JJ, after this stream, you still need to watch my Nemesis Prime video. I bet you're gonna get mad at Nemesis Prime even more after my video. But anyway, let's continue.
Who's the next one to go to, damn it?
All right, let's continue. Which one did we stop at? Was it ROTF Soundwave?
I think we already done that.
Oh, I think it was Topspin then. I don't think we did Topspin.
I don't think we did Topspin now. So Studio Series number 63 Deluxe Class Topspin. I know Prince has a hatred for this guy. So.
I mean, I don't hate him, honestly. I just don't want him.
Yeah. I mean, what it is about him, he just.
I mean, I hate the guns. That's what I hate. I hate the guns, but the actual figure, I don't hate it. I just don't like it that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might
do it. I might not. I don't know.
It's just first of all,
mean, it's your money. If you don't want to get this Topspin and you want to stick with the original, I mean, the original is fine.
I don't want the original. I know. I damn well I don't want the original.
Why don't you want the original though?
I don't like how it looks.
You don't like what any Topspin looks, dang.
I mean, I used to like Topspin, but he hasn't aged well for me.
I mean, the Studio Series one, like I said, I've had times where I thought about getting it, but I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with the original. I think the original is perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's hard for me to put my opinion on the figure when I don't even have it. So, JJ's gonna say it's good because he always get good copies. So,
fact.
I mean, okay. Truth be told, Topspin, my copy of Topspin, he had loose hips. But did that make me angry? No, because I managed to fix his hips, and now his hips don't flop.
You don't get some super glue.
I use tissue paper to fix his hips.
Speaking of tissue paper, they're using that to store the weapons now,
which is stupid.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's people have to check every time when they try to open the figure up, and they have to check all the accessories. They have to check if everything is there, and if they throw away
windows on the boxes anymore. So now people just put their hands in the box and just.
I don't know. I mean, they want to save the environment. I'm like, okay, what are you actually saving?
What are they saving? By taking the clear plastic off the front of the box when you don't even care about the plastic on the fucking figure. So, I don't know. I can see where they're coming from, but when it comes to the safety of the figure, having no window on the box and putting the items into a plastic bag that's like located in one of the places that no one's gonna really look at, it's not the best idea.
It's stupid. Like, I don't know why Hasbro is doing this. Like, Hasbro, like, look, I'm not trying to bash on y'all, but y'all gotta make smart decisions.
And the funny thing is that the Legacy Walmart exclusive deluxes, they have plastic packaging. Why can't the mainline stuff have
they have plastic packaging, but the weapons are still in a little bag.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I could use a tissue for stop motions, but I don't know where I would use it.
Okay, this is a good question. Do you think Red is going to last long?
Red.
With a lot of bad reviews from Transformers Prime Megatron from the Red line, because I've heard bad things about it.
Same.
And
I'm surprised it's still going, honestly. Like, it's funny because like they make the Prime figures in Red look good, but the quality control on them is awful.
The only thing I'm gonna say, the only figure that I saw that actually caught my attention was Shockwave, and that's all. No one else.
Like, Shockwave will always get the best figures, in Cyberverse he gets the best figures every time.
Because Shockwave's amazing, that's why.
And the Cyber Battalion Shockwave is pretty good,
all the other figures are ass.
Facts. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't be harsh about the other figures.
If it doesn't transform, it's not a transformer.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Red. Yeah, Red's trash.
Oh, you're talking about Red personally.
Yeah.
Okay, Red.
Yeah, Red. What do you think I was talking about?
But anyway, this stream is not about the Red line. It's about
this stream is about the series. So let's just keep on topic.
All right, let's move on.
my thoughts on this figure when I got it in hand. Now I still had the original when I got this. I like the original, but I don't love it. Um, the reason why is that I don't know. The original version didn't have a lot of detail that looked interesting. It kind of looks flat, and the detail is a bit flat and I don't know. It's and the transformation. There's a bit of a clearance issue with his waist. You know, when you rotate the waist around, and you gotta have to flex things past things. You know, I can't do that. So I don't want that on my figures. Now this Topspin doesn't have that. It doesn't have any clearance issues when I transform this guy. He transforms fine. Everything works as it should. The rubbery weapons. Yeah, I know people can hate them all they want, but I'm actually fine with the rubbery weapons because if it were hard plastic, then I would be rough with it and break the long guns.
What do you mean you be rough with it? Nah. Hold up.
The problem people have with them is because when you get the plastic and if it's super bendy, it's either it's gonna be Shockwave's blade bendy where it's just a piece of rubber, or it's gonna be mildly bendy to where if you bend it, it might get stuck in one place.
Or just get stuck in one place regardless if you bend it or
it's
not.
Just the quality just decreases there, but you know what? As long as it's not super bendy to where it's like a noodle.
As long as it's not warped. But unfortunately,
as long as it doesn't like flex and mold into a abnormal shape, then I guess it's fine. But
unfortunately,
what are you doing with it? What are you doing?
Anyway, like I said, unfortunately, these guns do warp. And JJ, what do you mean? I thought you'd be careful with your figures, JJ. What do you mean?
Well, I don't know if I told you about Siege 8 Face. I accidentally broke his peg on the shield. So yeah,
did you do that while
that was my fault. I was transforming him. I was transforming him back to robot mode. I was trying to take out the shield from the jet mode, and I accidentally broke it because it was so tight. And I tried to wiggle it, but then I bent it to the front, and it just broke.
I mean, that's what happened with my B127.
But I'm not upset because it still plugs in to the jet mode fine. It still stays in, and I can still plug it on his arm, but on his in his forearm, not on his shoulder. So not at his elbow part. So on his his forearm, that is the milky white plastic. So
his abdomen.
Yeah.
Milky Way.
But anyway, moving back to Topspin here, I love his vehicle mode. His vehicle mode is beautiful, way better than the original.
I will say the vehicle mode does look better than the original. I will agree with that.
Yeah.
I
still like the robot mode because the head sculpt is great. Better detail than the original.
Yeah,
more screen accurate.
I wish we could have gotten I wish we could have seen in the movie like the vehicle, not in its what's it called? Goddamn, in the weaponized form.
But this is already weaponized.
I'm talking about in the because I wanted to see what the car would look like with all the weapons and stuff.
Oh, you want to see what? Okay, yeah.
I'm a car guy, so I want to see what it would look like.
All right, so what I will admit though, the things that they did get better on the Studio Series version is the head and the car mode. I will admit that.
Oh, I mean the chest a little bit. So the chest is more detailed.
I wish the weapons had more paint on them.
Yeah. The robot mode definitely needed more paint to break up the gray and all that, but I appreciate it. I prefer this Topspin over the original. So
of course you do. You always do.
I mean, it's my opinion. So
I know. I was joking.
Why are you laughing because of my opinion?
No, I'm laughing at Prince because he said, "Of course you do."
Yeah, it's true though. Like I'm making a joke, but it's true though. Like you always love the new stuff and hate the old stuff.
The old stuff, I don't know. The old stuff doesn't do anything for me. I just can't. No, I just can't.
Dang, he doesn't have any nostalgia.
I don't have a lot of the old stuff because back in the day they were freaking expensive. So that's why I couldn't even buy a lot of the old stuff. I only have some of the older Dark of the Moon figures. What are you laughing? What are you laughing about?
I'm still laughing at Prince.
What are you? Okay, I'm gonna mute you now.
What?
What the hell did I do?
You're laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Prince.
Yeah, but what's so funny?
Because
Okay, you can calm down, man. Calm down. Yeah.
I make jokes. I have to laugh.
Sure, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, now it's time for Cliffjumper.
Cliffjumper.
Now.
Okay, let me say this figure first. Cliffjumper, he gets no respect in the movies or in the show because he died twice.
Yeah, only 2 times.
In Transformers Prime and in the Bumblebee movie by getting chopped in half.
I mean,
and
he didn't do nothing. He just sat there and said, "I'm Cliffjumper." He had it.
I've always, enjoyed Cliffjumper's character in G1, especially in the 1986 movie. I enjoyed his character, but I enjoyed his character in Transformers Prime when he appeared in the first episode. But then when he got killed off by Starscream and became a zombie, I'm like, so Hasbro doesn't even like Cliffjumper. Okay, yeah.
I just want to.
So what's the difference between Cliffjumper and Nemesis?
Wait, I just want to clarify though. Cliffjumper only died 2 times, so there's no reason to get mad about it. That's all.
He technically died in the comics, but he didn't really die.
And that's 3. It's not a lot.
That's still not a lot, though.
Like Prime dies all the time.
But that Transformers Prime started the Cliffjumper dying trend. So
Prime gets revived every time, so it cancels out.
He died once, and then he like mildly dies in the comics, and then he just dies in a movie. It's not like every single movie he's been in, he just dies.
Just imagine if Cliffjumper ever appears in Earthspark, he's gonna die first hand. So
dang. Wait.
Oh boy, he gets no respect. He literally gets no respect. But
still, what's the difference? What's the difference? He's a repaint.
The difference is I care about Cliffjumper more than Nemesis Prime.
But why is that though? Why is that though? Because apparently you want to say Nemesis is a repaint.
Look. Here's the thing. You see, when this figure came out, I was really impressed by the amount of remolding that they did to the off-road Bumblebee mold to make it look so different that it looks like a brand new mold, and it's not a straight recolor of Bumblebee. Bumblebee on the other hand, he became a repaint of Cliffjumper. So I don't know, but it's kind of weird. And then Earthrise, in the Earthrise line, Cliffjumper had his own mold the first time. So, yeah. And he wasn't a repaint of Bumblebee at first in the Earthrise line. And of course, he's...
They're repaints of each other.
Well, it's like Ironhide and Ratchet. Like, if I get a white Ratchet, I have to get the red version because Ironhide and Ratchet are the very important characters in the Transformers franchise. Two of the most important characters in the Transformers franchise. Nemesis Prime, to me anyway, I don't feel that he's important to my collection because I already have like a bunch of Optimus Prime. I have like 40 over Optimus Prime toys, or maybe 50. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna spend that much money to buy Optimus Prime repaints because I just don't care. So I don't.
Why is
hold on. So
why is a repaint used as a way to say that, like, Cliffjumper or Bumblebee's a repaint of Cliffjumper now,
And wait,
we can't use the repaint excuse anymore because that's what the Transformers been doing repaints for years. That's how they do it. They repaint a character and say this is a new person.
And also, you can't use the excuse to say that you're not going to buy any.
I can't use the excuse anymore. The excuse doesn't go to anyone now.
Right. All right. Also, you can't use the excuse to say you're not going to buy any Optimus Prime repaints because you said you're buying Scourge.
Yeah,
he's Optimus Prime repaint.
I know he's an Optimus Prime repaint, but Scourge is one of those repaints that I do care about because I've always enjoyed his character in the show. So
that's Nemesis.
Of course, I want some robots in disguise treatment in my collection. So
isn't that technically still Nemesis?
He's not Nemesis Prime. Oh
his name is Black Convoy in Japan.
That's in the that's Japan, bro.
Black Convoy.
I don't even call him Black Convoy for a change. I call him Scourge. And that's what I grew up on. So I grew up with him being Scourge, not Black Convoy. So
I don't see the difference at all.
I never even watched the Japanese version of the show. So
I never even watched the show.
Same.
I don't know if I should.
So, well, it's a good show.
I don't know. Where should I find it?
All right, now
it's on YouTube. So yeah.
Now to talk about this Cliffjumper figure, I'm gonna say the same thing I said about the Bumblebee. I like this one. I like it.
Although the legs do not tab in very securely, that's the only issue I have.
Yeah,
but I don't like this thing. I don't like this mold.
If you say you don't like this mold, you're gonna say you don't like the Off-Road Bumblebee mold.
The mold got held back because of what it's supposed to turn in. That's why the newer figures turned out better because they didn't have anything to hold them back. They didn't have any vehicle modes they had to look like or anything. They was just free for Hasbro to do what they want, which is this one just didn't turn out the best. And it was fine when I first got it, but I snapped pegs off on accident. And
I mean, you got the bad copy. That's all you got. So
it's not just my copy.
Well, of course, it's just your copy because my copy didn't even break.
This is a big issue. You get good figures.
Well,
a bad copy doesn't exist. A bad copy doesn't exist.
Of course, it exists. Every bad copy exists. So yeah. Because sometimes Hasbro can do miscalculations with their figures. So of course, QC happens. Does it happen to everybody? Yes, it does. So
one of the worst figures can always have a good figure, which is why there's no bad figures.
I mean, you don't like it because it broke. So
I don't like it because it's just not fun to handle.
Wait,
it won't stand up and it keeps falling over. And
wait. We need a second. We need a 10-second break for this special thing.
Special what?
Can I go swimming in the lake? No, boy,
Hey! What is that?
What are you doing before? It's not. It's supposed to. It's just something funny, JJ. Dang, you think it's something inappropriate?
I thought it was gonna be copyrighted.
It's not. It's from SML. Nothing from SML is copyrighted. I mean, the rats, but besides that, not.
I mean,
oh wait, hold on.
We don't need the stream getting taken down.
Man said, I thought it would be copyrighted. But back to Cliffjumper.
I
like this mold.
I really enjoy this mold. I know Retro doesn't, but that's his opinion.
The only thing it's good for is the Cybertronian.
Don't attack Retro for his opinion, but
the only thing it's good for is a Cybertronian Bumblebee to have in the collection and for videos. That's all. Nothing else. It was fun to film beforehand.
Isn't the vehicle mode looking good though?
Fine, I'll give it to the vehicle mode. It looks fine, but the paint scratches. I mean, I like how this Cliffjumper looks a bit.
Paint scratches, aka battle damage.
If it's clear plastic, the battle damage is just taken away from me.
Well, in the Transformer shows, paint does scratch all the time. So
yeah, I like paint. I like scrape detail and stuff and battle damage. That's why Siege was amazing. But there's times when it's scraped and it just doesn't look right. It's not the type of damage I want. Like Wheeljack's chest has paint scratched on it, and it looks like crap.
Okay. I guess that's all for Cliffjumper. Oh, look at that.
I'll give the mold like a 2.5 out of 5.
I don't know. The only issue I had was the legs not tapping in, so that's why I rate him very high because I've always enjoyed transforming him. So yeah,
add that on to the
well,
slew of problems.
You also gotta be careful when you're playing with him because for some reason he's made with clear plastic.
I mean, cockpit windshield thing, so of course it's gonna be clear.
I mean, I can think of a million ways they could have done something different. As I said, I just like.
I like
clear plastic when it's detail, not when it's an actual critical joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they've done it before. They've put it in as detail before. Like I've Cyberfire Bumblebee, and he doesn't have clear plastic joints. The clear plastic is inserted into the molded plastic. Just to serve as detail. It exists.
Bumblebee Nation just sub.
Why is everybody like Bumblebee?
Oh my!
Bumblebee Nation.
No. JJ, there's a Studio Series live stream. There's a Studio Series live stream. No.
Princess Production. Princess Production.
Oh. For real, like get back to Studio Series. No.
Give me your glasses.
Okay, let's move on to Blitzwing here.
Give me your glasses.
All right, stop. No. Nope. God damn.
All right, so now Studio Series, he's a fantastic figure.
What are we gonna talk about?
Anyway, Blitzwing. Okay.
What was that? I should pause.
I was silent. I mean,
He was texting.
Yeah.
He was texting Bumblebee.
Men said, Bumblebee, when can I sting you?
Hey, yo, nah.
All right, but for real now, Blitzwing, he's fantastic. I love him. Like, he does have the chest issue that we all have, but honestly, it's not even that bad because, it's not. All you gotta do is hold the chest and move the arm. That's not gonna move when you do that. And he's fun to film with. I filmed with him many times. He's really fun. I love the figure. Fantastic.
Don't have it, but I want it.
Good. Suffer.
Yes. But anyway, I kind of wish he had the Decepticon symbols on his wings, but okay, yeah, whatever. Robot mode looks great. I love his robot mode. Really well done. I love it how people complain that it's supposed to look like G1 Blitzwing. It's not G1 Blitzwing. Yeah, well, Bumblebee movie is
supposed to.
It's not supposed to.
Weren't they going for more G1? I want G1 colors. Just put them in G1 colors. That's all. I don't care about tank. You mean G1 colors?
I mean, they did make one. Well, the 3.0 version.
Yeah, and it looks amazing. Colors, I want to see that as the Studio Series. You know what? I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna do that to mine.
Wait, you're gonna do G1 accuracy on a figure that's not supposed to be G1 accurate?
From a movie that has a bunch of characters that are mostly G1 accurate? What do you mean? I want to give him G1 colors. It looks cool.
And people complain, hey, he's a triple changer in the comics, so he should be a triple changer in the movie.
All they needed to do is just give him G1 colors. All they need to do is just give him G1 colors. The tank, who cares? Where were they gonna fit that in?
I find it funny that people really thought he was gonna triple change. I'm like, no, he's not. Like
now, them teasing everyone that people thought that this was Starscream.
Facts. We all thought it was Starscream until he said, nah, it's Blitzwing.
Now, in my opinion, he doesn't look like Starscream. That's just me.
I mean, hey, I'm kind of glad it's Blitzwing now because we all know his outcome in the movie. So
yeah, and I know his jet mode isn't accurate, but who cares?
It still looks good. I don't care. It still looks good.
I mean, I like jet mode he turns into.
Like, it still looks good to me, so I don't really care if it's
they couldn't get the copyright or something.
I don't know. They couldn't get the licensed jet mode. I don't know.
But why is it curvy?
It looks cool. It's just he kind of turns into the jet that Nitro Zeus turns into.
It is cool. It's dope. I love it.
It still looks good. I still love it. So one of the best Voyagers I've ever messed with, and thank goodness he has ankle tilts.
But what makes him look like Starscream? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Maybe the colors. And
he's dreading great.
And the head sculpt and the wings.
Yeah.
So
I don't see it. All I see is the red. And
obviously, he's not supposed to be Starscream. So obviously, he.
Plus, Starscream appeared in the first few moments in the Bumblebee movie. So
I don't get how you get Starscream. It just doesn't look like Starscream.
No, because people thought
it looked sculpt.
No, because remember in the first trailer, people thought it was Starscream because of that quick second. We didn't see his full design.
Yeah, and they said that Starscream was supposed to be in the movie very, 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 very long. So they thought it was going to be Starscream in the first place, but no, the director confirmed that it was not Starscream. It was Blitzwing. So
I wish
a different Blitzwing.
I wish that his legs were accurate, like the Starscream figure has those accurate legs. He had like the jet turbines on the sides of his legs, and it looked cool to me.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's that for Blitzwing.
One thing I have to say about Blitzwing is that my only complaint.
Are you holding him right now?
No, I'm holding Thundercracker. But my only complaint about Blitzwing is that he can't kneel. He can't kneel down. That's all.
Well, that means that his thighs and shins.
Are you sure he can't kneel because he has knee joints?
No, he has knees. I'm just saying he can't kneel down all the way. He can't do kneel. He can't kneel.
Yeah. Basically, your legs and your shins have to be equally length, so then they can do that. So since his shins are much longer than his thighs, I'm pretty sure that's why he'd probably fall over if you try to make him kneel down.
Yeah.
66 is
Overload. Fantastic figure. Top heavy, but good.
The crotch.
Yeah. That's the first thing he says.
Because why do people want those stupid fucking wrecking ball? What the fuck is that?
Whoa.
Sorry,
what did I just say, man?
Dang it. I forgot. Oh
my gosh. Do I have to remove you? Because
no.
You literally just swore.
Nah, this man JD just said Nani.
Nah.
I better put in the community post next time that says no swearing, no F word allowed.
It slipped when I get pissed off.
Did you get brainwashed or anything? Because honestly, you did. So yeah.
You need to go to church, Retro, to stop swearing so much. Goodness.
Yeah. Dude. You're gonna get me sued.
T-Fan Page is here. You would.
Okay, just don't. Please do not swear.
I know.
Okay. Just don't swear next time. Yeah. Thank you.
I go to church.
I love how that's the next thing he says. I love.
T-Fan Page says he hurt flipping. So if he hurt flipping, then that's all right.
Yeah, it's flipping.
Yeah, it's flipping.
Flipping. You know, the flippers.
It's Shamar's fault.
What? Pin it on him. It's not his fault. He ain't even here.
Shamar because Shamar has a potty mouth. He can't keep his.
He's influenced on me now.
Nah, he's influenced on all of us, not just him, but all of us.
He didn't influence on me though. So
of course he
Nah,
didn't.
he did because you curse now sometimes. You curse.
no.
Yes, you do. Nah, don't even deny it. Don't even deny it. You be loving the curse now.
Yeah. But anyway, Overload is amazing.
Don't worry, children knows it's a joke.
Really talking over me while I'm talking? Don't interrupt me next time, thank you. But anyway. Okay, Overload. I had the little small Overload toy from Revenge of the Fallen, and I broke something on him. Yeah, my fault. Because the plastic was freaking thin, and yeah. But Overload. Love this toy. I love it. 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 Love the detail on him, and it's a great figure. One of the best constructed gun figures I've ever had. So, yeah, and yes, yeah, I love the vehicle mode, love the robot mode design. He's just a big monster kind of robot thing, and I love it. So, yeah. So, yes.
Yeah, Overload's really good though.
Okay, we're gonna add 2 more people. We're gonna add Brian, and we're gonna add at Sunny as well. So since he's a good boy, so
I mean, Sunny said it before.
I mean, he knows now not to swear anymore. So
I knew that just slipped.
Yeah, you need to know how to not talk.
I do. I know how to.
I mean, it can slip sometimes. It can slip.
I don't cuss around my family.
I think I'm just gonna say, this is where your tongue stopped working. So yeah,
like it just slips sometimes. Like we all have those moments where it just comes out.
I'm not gonna expose what Prince did.
No. Like we all have those times where it just slips out. And we don't even mean to say it. Honestly, like we all have those moments.
This helps.
Yeah, but let's continue talking about Overload.
Yeah. Kelly, wait, who is this? Who is this on the back? I know that's you, Sunny, so you can change your name back to Allspark Studios. Thank you. So, all right. Just change your name, change your logo. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Smash or pass Studio Series edition. Smash or pass. Favorite Captain America actor of the 2? Well,
Steve Rogers, of course.
I mean, I will always appreciate Steve Rogers. He's still the OG, but Sam Wilson really made me like him a lot more. So yeah, Sam Wilson is a really good Captain America. His speech is powerful. So yeah, I like Sam Wilson.
Optimus Prime.
Okay, Sunny is here. But I don't know why he's not using his Allspark Studios account, but okay.
This is my studios account, JJ.
But how come I press on the 3 dots? It's a different name.
Because I changed my name.
I don't know. Yeah, Overload.
No swears, I promise, JJ.
Yeah, we're gonna keep my channel PG-13.
No out of context moments anymore. We're gonna keep those PG-13 from now on.
Yeah, my channel is PG-13 rated, so no R-rated. No.
Besides, someone has to keep Prince in line, and that's me.
What you mean? Nah.
What?
Oh, hey, Steve Rogers first mentioned. The presence has hereby been invoked.
Alfonso has a right.
Yes,
Alfonso
yes,
has a
Alfonso. I have
right.
summoned you.
Alfonso,
Because
would you like to continue joining for the Studio Series discussion?
To summon
If you
Alfonso,
say I'm
just
busy,
take the 7.
say I'm busy, I'm gonna be.
Alfonso, join,
Yes.
please.
Hey.
Please, Alfonso. I will send you the link.
Actually, no. I'll send Alfonso the link. And what
Yes,
did
because you have those connections.
Okay, did Retro just sneeze out some gross boogers? I don't know.
I didn't sneeze. That was my voice.
Yes, you did. You sneezed.
It said sneeze.
JJ's curious.
Yeah.
I am curious. What?
Curious.
Curious JJ. Curious Clark
Curious
Kent.
boy.
Curious George.
Curious Clark Kent.
Oh,
Nah, JJ. Give me your forehead.
Give me your hairline.
Sounds
me
like
your
Prince
whole
is curious
face.
for the hairlines.
Give me your whole face.
Give me your face.
Give me your face.
Give me your chin.
Give me your
Give
jaw.
me your dignity.
Give me your
Give me
jaw.
your dignity.
Give me your channel.
Give me
Give me your life that you don't have.
Give me your car and your keys and your house.
Hey Brian, T-Fan Page 101. I just sent you the link to the stream on Instagram.
And Prince, give me all your figures.
Nah,
Give
Get
me
in
the
here,
best
Brian.
Sam
Get in
Witwicky
here.
impression.
Yes, get in
Get
here,
Get in
Brian.
here.
Yes.
My name is Sam Witwicky, and
Get in here,
everyone
Brian.
hates me.
Brian, get in here,
Daisies.
or I will show everyone your old.
Okay, let's not get sidetracked here. We're still continuing right
Yeah,
now.
Prince.
Get in here.
Fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's not get sidetracked. We're still continuing on this.
Yeah, Prince. Stay on topic.
That's well, Overload. Overall, great figure. I love him. Love him. Love him. Love him.
Same.
Did you say overhaul?
I said overall, bro.
Overall, you mean
Why did I just say over? Why would I say overhaul?
I don't know. I just heard overhaul.
I literally said overall, bro. It's just on all. So, you know. But anyway.
I still hate the enemy scrum joke.
Why?
I mean, it's one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard.
It's stupid. It's stupid and it's out
It's
of place.
peak
And
comedy.
it's weird.
But it's peak comedy. No,
But it's not,
no
it's
one
not-
can
it's
argue that.
funny. It's hilarious.
I don't want to see Devastators.
Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
It's funny, man. It's hilarious.
I don't want to see his reproductive organs.
Continuing on, number
Why-
67.
why not?
What do
Yeah.
you mean? What do you want me to
Why
see?
don't you want to see it?
I don't want to see no reproductive organs.
Why not?
Why? How is that even a question?
Because we all want to see it, especially Prince.
no.
Don't lie, Princess.
You know, if you screw your figures, I'm not surprised.
What?
Me?
Yes, you want to.
Where'd you get that from?
You
How did we go from
telling me to look at his
Devastator
reproductive
diggling
organ?
to me doing things
You're
with my
telling me to look
fingers?
at a private section of a transformer.
Hey, okay. Let's continue with Skipjack here, please. Thank you.
I'm scared.
Stupid design.
I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But that's not how I feel. So yeah, because we have different personal feelings. So we have different feelings about these figures. So
Oh, you did it. Is Alfonso and Brian in backstage?
no, not yet. I don't think Alfonso has seen the DMs on Instagram yet. So not sure if Brian's gonna come in. Don't know, but
Fun page, you show yourself.
So yeah. Hi there, Transformers fan 21. Hello. What is your profile pic? I can see. Oh, it's an anime character. Okay.
Is that from JoJo? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about JoJo. I've heard of it, but I don't know much.
I've never watched it. It doesn't pique my interest.
I haven't watched JoJo yet either, so.
I mean, I need to watch Naruto, but we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, you watch Naruto. Watch Naruto Retro.
I'm sorry that I was a child beforehand.
Hey, but Hey, but in all seriousness,
Skipjack, repaint of Rampage, don't care. So
yeah, I like Rampage more, honestly.
Yeah. This kid kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
the yellow color, I don't know. This doesn't work in yellow.
Why can't he have legs?
It'll be too much yellow on Devastator. If you got this to put on him, it'd be too much yellow on him. So
Why can't he have legs?
What's wrong with being yellow?
It just prohibits movement down there.
It doesn't because he jumps, he hops.
It's
So
stupid. They could have at least given like 4 legs.
a transformer can be anything. It doesn't have to be like a humanoid transformer. So
I said 4 legs. That's not humanoid.
it's an alien. So yeah, it's an alien robot. So I don't really mind it that much. So plus aliens can look like this sometimes. So
But it looks stupid.
So when you say alien, do you mean like
the mold? The mold itself is solid, so I'm fine with it. So yeah.
What do you mean by alien though?
They're all aliens, dude. All Transformers are aliens.
I know they're aliens, but like, how does that factor into this?
An alien could look like this, with no legs or whatsoever. So, yeah. I was not Hitch, by the way. Oh, you were not Hitch? Oh, okay. All right. I see.
Dang, JJ. Way to mess that up.
What? His name was Transformers Fan 21. I wasn't sure, so yeah. Don't come for me. So
Bumblebee Nation slander time.
All right, let's move on to another figure. I'm getting bored of Skipjack now.
I think it's weird.
You find everything weird.
I don't. I literally, when it comes to a design like that's it's confusing me now.
Leadfoot time, bro.
Why is he dabbing?
Yeah, dabbing. Yeah.
Why?
No, stop, please. I'm gonna cringe.
No.
I'm cringing.
Dabbing. He's dabbing. I'm dabbing too. Yeah, look at me. Yeah,
No, please.
I'm dabbing.
Leadfoot looks good.
We're gonna have to strike down JJ.
Although the pictures made his legs mistransformed a bit.
I don't care.
He still looks good because he's fat.
He needs paint down there. He needs some paint down there.
Yeah, I love this figure. Really well done. I never had a Leadfoot figure before in my lifetime. This is my first and only. This is my first and only Leadfoot.
Fan page has arrived.
Same. He has arrived. And
Could he be the best studio figure, though?
Alfonso has arrived.
Alfonso.
House, bro.
Wait.
Bye bye.
How did Cliffjumper Studios get the link? Who sent him the link?
Get to him.
Hello, Alfonso, my beautiful little princess darling. Hello, my
Alfonso.
We have everyone here.
Alfonso, T fan page. Look, you guys, I have a good story to tell you.
What do you want, my beautiful little princess?
What? Hey, Alfonso T fan page. I have a good story to tell you too, real quick. So today my package arrived. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a prank on JJ. So I tell JJ that I tell my JJ that Amazon canceled my figures, and he was praising Amazon because he thought that they were canceled. And then when I came back from work, I was like, so JJ, remember the figures I said were canceled? They were never canceled.
Okay. And
Delightful story.
Hey, Waluigi.
relax, Prince.
I just wanted to
Wow, I can't
You're
wait
trying to flex your
in
Galvatron.
November because Canada has been so late on everything. Like, we just got in our pre-orders for Wave 1 Legacy, and Wave 2 says December.
Oh yeah, it says that for us too. It might come out sooner though.
JJ.
It's
JJ.
It's Jackson.
Jackson doesn't even hurt me that much. I don't even want Jackson.
Figures are prohibited.
By the way, Alfonso, no swearing at all.
Dang it. The stupid light fell on me.
That was me last time. So blame it on me.
I mean,
Helicopter dropkick.
I mean, I
Oops.
definitely said
I'm sorry,
flipping.
I swear.
I definitely said flipping.
Mine was better, so sorry about that.
I mean,
Look what I got.
Yes, Lego Prime gang.
I love it. I love it so much.
I see
Alfonso,
Dragoon back there.
Low-key, I'm actually surprised Alfonso doesn't want him. I'm surprised.
I don't want who?
Lego Optimus Prime.
I do. I don't see the price. I just can't justify it.
It's huge. It's big. It's
You have
Yeah. It's bigger than my head, and I have a fat head.
I have him too. He's downstairs though. So
oh my god.
You know what's funny?
Alfonso, I see
Emgo
Shockwave.
I don't think I have said this, but if I didn't say it, then I have to say it again.
He's
Emgo
huge.
Emgo has the Lego Optimus Prime set, and when he was building it, he left him with no eyes.
What? What?
Yeah, he left him with no eyes at all. Like,
I want him. I do. I mean, it'd be great to have him.
You should see the
Couple
size of the
things.
box.
I don't
Hold
have
on.
the patience to build him, and I
Yeah,
don't know
it
if I
took me
want
4
to
hours.
pay for that. Yeah, yeah.
hey,
I would
good morning,
definitely build
Zachatron.
it and then give it to you.
Did anyone see Transformers 2007 today in theaters?
Noise?
No,
I didn't.
No, I don't think
I
my
did.
theaters have it. No, my theaters don't have it.
I had to drive 45 minutes. I didn't do it. I chose to spend time with some family.
No
That's
one
good,
was
that's
there
good.
for me. 2 people showed up, and that was it.
Yeah, the theater that I looked at, the actual theater, it was only like
Empty?
5 people reserved it. Yeah.
Only 5 people.
Hey,
Well, it
JJ,
could have been different, but I mean,
That theater is sad, bro.
That
theater
actually
is
makes
sad.
me sad. That actually makes me sad.
That is
Hey, JJ, can you blow up my screen for a second?
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
it's an old movie. Everybody owns it by now. So
Look
I
at
So
that.
there's the box, and here's Deluxe Ratchet.
Big box.
It's huge. That's huge.
Dude,
Damn.
what the heck, dude?
Wow. That's
And there's how thin it is, too.
got the yellow setup behind you.
what?
Well, yeah,
You're
because
able
it's
to
a bunch of it's just a
everything
giant
in
pile
that
of
This
bricks.
thing can fit so much spaghetti in it.
So much spaghetti.
And
Spaghetti.
then, just for a quick,
My good sir.
where's that?
Yup, he's big.
Big boy.
Almost unnecessarily big. I kind of wish it was more in scale with the Lego Speed Champions.
He's probably up there with like. Go ahead.
No, it's just that
Hey,
you can have a driver in it, because I kind of feel
Stop
like
it.
part of that defeats
Oh.
the purpose of the Lego Prime, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Big boy Prime.
it exists. I've always wanted it.
We've
Anyways,
got the first
Yeah,
ever
we don't have
Transformers Lego
movies,
collab.
unfortunately.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
know
doesn't have
someone who made a.
Yeah.
I know someone who made a Bumblebee to go with it.
You know what I really want? If I have, okay, the reason why, well, I didn't get it because I have like a masterpiece Prime. I got the MP10, but what I want more than like, if I have to get another massive G1 Prime, I want that RoboSen, the self-transforming. It's just so much money, but man, do I want it.
holy crap! I haven't even done this comparison yet.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
Is that MP? That's MP10.
That's MP10.
MP10, my holy
That's
grail, the
MP10,
figure
bro.
I've wanted since I saw it.
Holy crap, dude!
I want that.
Why is it this big?
So MP10 only like gets up to his waist. That's it.
MP01 is bigger than MP10, and this is still bigger. This is bigger than Siege Jetfire.
My God.
Is it as tall? Is Lego Prime taller than a Titan class toy?
No,
I don't think it's that
I
big,
know it's
no.
way taller from him.
No,
Okay, okay.
definitely not that tall.
Nah,
It's
that
not
would
even-
be
it-
ridiculous.
If it were that, if it were Titan class height, you know, it would be hilarious. You know.
It would be an overkill for me if it was.
No, no.
You gotta do the smile. You gotta do the full smile. Yeah.
Pennywise! It's Pennywise!
I saw what he did to
Alright,
Steve.
T-Fan page
I
in the
don't think
multiverse of madness.
Brian,
Yeah.
I don't think Brian and Alfonso have gotten your thoughts on Studio Series Leadfoot here. So what are your?
Go ahead, T-Fan page. Drop it out.
Well, I think it's a sophisticated piece of engineering. I think Michael Bay did a dubious job with the. I don't know what I'm saying. I gotta say, I gotta ask everyone: does it kind of defeat the purpose when you're trying to promote NASCAR and you bring in those Transformers, but then you cover it in metal stuff?
That's why I said I want to see him without it.
It just feels like this could have been a Prius with metal stuff, and it'd be the same thing.
True.
But I mean, I like it. I don't like the missiles that plug onto the side because all they needed was a hinge. It doesn't need to detach, and all it does is fall apart. Also, the guns, the miniguns on top of the hood, they like to pop up pretty easily too. But
Missile
I like the
slam.
explanation of it. I remember everyone finding the Studio Series Leadfoot, and of course, me being in Canada, we didn't really get it that well. So I did get help eventually. I got it in the back. But this is something that I wanted because I never got the original deluxe Leadfoot. And I did get the Human Alliance one, and that was pretty cool. But I'm glad I got one in a proper scale. And then about a year later, I got the original deluxe Leadfoot from my friend Larry Arts Productions. And he also sent me a knockoff of that deluxe Leadfoot. So now I have, in one haul. So I had 2 Leadfoots, one fake, one real, in one haul. So
Cool. Really
That's
good.
awesome.
Cool.
Congrats.
With a pet.
Nice.
Leadfoot, stop dabbing.
Hold up. JJ, why did you switch me and Alfonso, dude?
Because
I'm
he's
at the
better.
bottom. Now I have to
don't know.
look past
Yeah,
the
don't
comments
do-
when you bring them up.
Wow. What? You know what? I don't even care.
Because he's better, Prince. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Transformers Community Square. I'm your host.
Shady.
Oh wait,
I'm still here.
wait, Alfonso, I wanted to show you this. I want to show you this. My profile.
I love how it's an accurate type of bird too. Like it's on spot.
Alfonso, look at my
On spot.
profile.
It'd be weird if it was a parrot.
Alfonso, look
Wait,
at my
what?
profile.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is Shady the cockatoo? Or
Cockatiel. Yeah.
Cockatiel. Okay,
Prince, what have you
cockatiel.
done to yourself?
Alfonso, look at my profile. I wanted you to look.
So stupid. Oh, that's great, Prince. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Guys, I have to.
I don't even remember making that face.
For 1 million subscribers. I can't believe Shady did it.
Yeah.
I
what
stole
she does.
Alfonso's phone for
For A.
for A.
What if Shady gets the plaque, the YouTube plaque, like the 100,000 and the million subscribers? Shady gets the diamond button thing.
Shady. Shady.
Shady, I'm gonna go in there and snatch you up, and I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Oh, Shady can
We have a
really
whole
type.
video like an ice cream cone.
Shady can really
Yeah.
type. Oh my goodness.
I actually have held her. Like, it's so funny. Because she gets uncomfortable. She starts biting me, like, let me go. And I'm
want
like,
that
I
shot.
am your boss.
I want that.
Power. It's a power move.
Oh,
I willed you. I am your other staff.
Oh.
That Shockwave you have.
Sonny, just keep your name to All Spark Studios. Let's
What was
not
that?
change your name. Sonny, don't change your name.
Alright, let's get back to what's his face, Leadfoot.
Leadfoot. I think Alfonso needs to.
Who cares
his
about what?
opinion. Yeah, I think.
Alfonso
I mean, all of
Holds
us
up, Leadfoot.
because we all haven't said anything about Leadfoot yet.
Big belly.
Yeah,
I like him. I think he's a cool. I think he's a really nice rendition for Studio Series, and I'm glad they did all 3. That was necessary. And the fact that they're doing Bayverse, this was kind of like a given. You had to at least do the records, just because they were a pretty significant part of Darker the Moon, and they are admired. I like the records more than side characters like Mudflap and Skids. But I like his robot mode. It looks good. The top half, like from the waist up, the bottom waist, little thin, little anorexic, but it's okay.
That's actually Miss Transform, actually.
Oh, it's Mr. Charmed. Okay.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, his
It's
legs
been a
are
while.
supposed to swing out so that it can get the more squat look that he's supposed to have in the movie.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it looks pretty decent. I do wish there were a little bit more paint app details on the arms, forearms and hands. The hollow look on the shoulder probably would have been nice if that was filled in. But other than that, I like all the accessories, and I really, really like the fact that Steel Jaw is included. I can't judge it too harshly because it's a $20 figure, so I can't, it must be 3-0 or Steel Jaw has to have painted eyes. But at least the sculpting is there. So for those who would like to customize it, the customs are going to look great because those details can be brought out with specific like paint apps and stuff. So I think it's good accessories, good figure. It looks great as a team, and it's good to have if you don't want like a premium.
My friend wants to paint it purple.
Paint it.
Paint it purple then. No one's stopping them.
I call it Grapefoot. Grapefoot.
Grapefoot? Oh my god, I gotta tell him that right now.
I don't know. I just thought about a grape. It's funny because he's round. He's kind of plump like a grape.
So
I like his alt mode. I like all their alt modes.
Oh yeah, the alt mode is beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful. Love it.
How would Grapefoot apply to like
Steel,
Shockwave?
Steel Jaw is a nice addition, but the fact that he doesn't appear in the movie is just weird that they included Steel Jaw with Leadfoot. So
true.
He's part of the concept art, and he deserves to be there.
I think it's a good it gives people a more value for the package, because if they would have given only the blasters and nothing else, it wouldn't have really felt the same. It's good that he has like a little sidekick, even though he wasn't in the movie, but we know that he actually has him, so it's okay to divert a little bit. There's a few other figures that has like accessories that wasn't in the movie.
Yeah. There were other Leadfoot toys that came with a transforming Steel Jaw. Yeah. So, yeah. I kind of wish this thing transformed as well, but oh well, that's what it is.
I feel like Steeljaw is fine even if he doesn't have any articulation, although I feel like the shoulders would have been fine or something.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't really have anywhere to go. Like, I would love it if there were tabs to plug him on top of the car at least.
That's a good idea.
Wait,
He was
I just want to say something. Just want to say something here. Did we go through all the Constructicons already?
I think so.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, I remember talking about
now we can talk about the combined mode.
Devastator.
But just a little fact on Steeljaw, he's supposed to turn into Leadfoot's engine.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's why he's got the pipes.
Devastator. This pose right here, this standing pose, is how I have him, because it actually looks good this way. Because if I have him just standing stock straight, it doesn't look good. So I spread out his legs a little bit, use the ankle tilts a little bit, and it actually looks good.
Haha. Me and T Finpage both, we are terrible, dude, I swear.
Oh, hey, yo, why are you spreading his legs like that?
Yeah, that's how I pose him like that, because it actually looks better this way to accommodate his bulkiness and everything. So, if you know, like the bulky robots.
Get the DNA design kit. Do not get the
Well,
DNA design
I
kit.
got the DNA design kit because, I needed it to fill in the head and then use the
No.
Enemy scrotum.
It shouldn't be. Enemy scrotum should not be there. It should not be there. It's stupid.
Yes, it should.
It's there, though.
It's stupid.
It's there, so yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Stupid.
Hey,
It's the grapple claw on the crane. That shouldn't be there. It's his thumb.
I like
Yeah, but I love this figure because this is exceptionally better than the old what Supreme class Spawn Devastator that
He's incredible.
the modes and the combined mode, not the robot modes for each Constructicon. That was not that great, but this one has the whole package.
He has it. He literally has it.
Like the robot modes are there. The robots are there.
That's actually a cool gimmick.
Yeah.
Imagine being a part of a combiner team and you turn into the crotch. Out of all things, you turn into you're the crotch.
Imagine calling dibs on that.
And I do appreciate them, re-releasing this figure as a box set, and putting not the Decepticon logo but his own Devastator logo, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Studio Series 69. High five.
I slapped my screen.
Funny name.
Yeah.
Funny name. Peak comedy. Peak jokes.
All right, Prince, what are your thoughts?
I love him. He's a little annoying to film with, but all combiners are annoying to film with. But I love him. I've always wanted Devastator as a kid, and it brings me so much joy to finally have a Devastator in my collection.
That is more accurate to its appearance.
Specifically Baber's the Devastator, because honestly, the old Devastator figures, like the huge big one, they didn't transform individually, so that's why I didn't get that one. And
those even won this toy.
JJ, I'm still talking, dude. Like
okay,
yeah. So yeah, like the old huge one, like I said, they didn't transform individually. The small one was too small, and I did want the other Constructicons back then, but they didn't transform, they didn't combine. So finally glad to have them, actually combined into. It's good to actually have them combined in the actual real thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is better than another Devastator. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys what Hasbro think they made. I don't know what they made, but they made this thing.
Ew! What is that? No, what is that monstrosity?
That's
He looks just like me.
See, that's his ultimate right there. That's his ultimate right there. Look at that. Look at that.
I want to be Scorpionaut.
Just look at that. I'm like, huh?
That's Devastator.
He looks very movie accurate, in my opinion.
You know how in the Power Rangers movie where the monster is absorbing all the gold? That looks like that, but absorbing all the construction vehicles around it.
But I will say that this Legends class Devastator was cute though. I kind of liked it.
It's too small though.
I think they're both problematic. I think they're both like the free trial version of Devastator, and I'm glad we've graduated from that.
Yeah.
They're like the great value Devastator.
But you can always have the third party assortment. The Devil Savior version.
That thing is ridiculous.
Devil Savior is overcomplicated.
He is.
Yeah, he's not fun to mess with. Well, the first three figures are not fun to transform. The first three figures are not fun to transform. They have a lot of clearance issues with the transformations. But the last five, when I saw reviews of them, the transformations were very smooth and enjoyable. So I can definitely see the enjoyment from the last five figures. The first three figures, not so much, but they got better and better and better at the end of the set. So yeah, but the whole combined was beautiful. Not fun to transform, not fun to pose. So if you want something that's more fun and more playable, Studio Series wins. So yeah.
Prince, what are you doing over there?
Oh my god! Prince is literally, curious with a Jerry face. So,
no.
Yeah. I kind of wish his name was actually Jerry. So.
I need that Shockwave.
Which Shockwave?
Oh yeah.
One that Alfonso has. I need it.
A big boy?
Yes, I need it.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Let us continue.
He's big.
Continue. We shall continue on. Let's see what else that we missed.
Devastator. Well, we gotta get other. Wait. We gotta get Allspar. We gotta get Retro Guy.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Wow, you just forgot about us.
The rest of everybody else.
Sorry.
Go ahead, whoever.
Go ahead, guys.
All right. He looks good, but I don't have him. Which stuff? But I've got Combiner Wars Devastator, and he's not that good. So I'd rather have this Devastator, but I'm not rich, so I can't get him.
Wait. Combiner Wars Devastator not that good?
He can't stand well, but he looks good. But he just can't stand well.
He can't stand. Oh, loose joints, I guess.
No, the feet.
That you don't have to buy it.
Well, he just sucks at standing. Just sucks at standing.
Unpopular opinion: TFN Geek doesn't like Revenge of the Devastator. Well, we like what we like. We don't like what we don't like. End of story. So, yeah.
I don't think that's unpopular. Well, actually, yeah, it is. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really fond
I
of
know
it.
why people don't like them.
I thought about it. I was like, wait, no, a lot of people do like that. Never mind.
I mean, I'm not completely that fond of it, but whatever.
It's all good. What are your thoughts, Retro, on this?
I agree with all of everything that Sunny said because I don't have it either and I can't afford it. but it looks cool, and I would buy it.
T-Fan?
I've only ever transformed this twice in combined mode because it's just a very complicated transformation. I get why a lot of people do like it, but sometimes it's a real mess to get into. And I have a lot of my own problems with the combination form. To be honest, and I'm going to be very indifferent here with everyone else, I actually think that the original Devastator did a fantastic job because for a number of reasons. One, if you go back and watch the movie, it seemed like Devastator was his own entity and not actually a combination of different Constructicons. Like, he was so big that he needed to transform into multiple vehicles, and that seemed to be the idea. But I like how simple that set is because it just goes straight to Devastator. You know, I personally really like that because I can transform it whenever I want. But with this Devastator, I think it's really cool that they did all 8 Constructicons because that's something that people have wanted. Actually, 9 Constructicons with Skipjack. Funny enough, the yellow version of Rampage and the Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave were my first 2 Revenge of the Fallen toys, so I definitely had to get the Skipjack yellow leg.
Nice.
But I do like this a lot. I have my problems, the thin head, whatnot. I made a review of it. I've reviewed all the Constructicons.
Where would Payload go? No.
Yeah, I think I reviewed it too.
I think Payload would just switch out long haul. I think that'd be it. But yeah, I believe you did a was it a Teletran video?
I think it was a review.
Yeah,
with the kit included. Cool.
Yeah, I never got the kit, but
yeah, it's nice. I personally think that this is Studio Series' best work. Like, it really demonstrates the complexity of the engineering for you to have all of those figures to do basically kind of triple change so that they can all form into Devastator. I think that's genius for a retail value, you know, like for a non-third party or non-masterpiece value. I think this is my favorite Studio Series figure apart from Shockwave. I mean, I don't really say it's my favorite because it's really a combination of figures, but he is one single character. He's an entity with all of them combined, and it's just amazing. Now, by itself, the stock Devastator, like you said, has quite a bit in it, a lot of problems with the ability to stand on all fours. Hey, Brian. Hey, Daddy. Oh, that's wonderful. Ability to stand on all fours. And, you know, some issues with articulation and some of the pieces that don't really match and the really narrow head. I think the DNA kit is the only really, is the only way to really display this because the DNA kit fills in with this kind of mist. And with the kit, it's probably the most, I'm trying not to curse here, the most savage display config of Devastator possible for the retail value. I think it's great. I miss him. He was the hardest for me to get rid of, but I probably might get him back. I literally want him so bad, but I love him. He's great.
I think my thing about the Devastator and why I respect it so much, even though it has a lot of shortcomings. Oh my god.
I'm listening.
I think the thing that's most respected for Devastator is the fact that they bothered to do it because Studio Series, when that line started off, I wasn't sure exactly where I was going to go. If it was going to head off, they were only going to do a couple of waves, if anyone was going to care. So for them to go into the full effort of doing full-on Devastator, I mean, that's quite a lot for them to do. So
yeah.
Yep, it was. Yeah. I'm very glad they went for it, that they were daring enough to do it, and I'm glad that it ended up looking the way it did.
Yeah.
Now, you know, for your set, T-Fan Page, you've got the more simpler set that you prefer, which is great, but I'm glad that this is now an option, because the complexity of Devastator in the film is evident. You can see all of those moving parts. It's a complex character because of Bayverse, right? Baver's designs are going to be ridiculous. So the fact that this accomplished a relative accuracy with the price of each of like all of them, and with the kit, man, that thing perfects it. You know, the only thing that I would like, and this is kind of moving into the third-party market, but if we could find a kit that gives them LED eyes and LEDs on that Mixmaster like rotating thing, freaking perfection.
Yes.
But yeah, I think he's a 10 out of 10 with or without the kit, honestly.
Yeah, he's really good.
I think
I don't have him.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, really, it's really an amazing combiner, and I was so impressed at how Studio Series was able to give us a live action movie combiner. You know, with the engineer the combine mode in there, robot mode in there, vehicle mode in there. I'm like, wow, I'm very impressed with it. I mean, the figures they're not in scale, but they had to compromise the scale for this combiner itself.
Yeah,
and I'm fine with it. And without the kit, he still looks really good. But then with the kit on that I bought, I bought the DNA design kit because it finishes off the head. It's really awesome. It finished off the head. It finished off the belly as well. Fills in the shoulders.
Those panels on the back.
Yeah,
the
on
tubes.
the back as well. Yeah, the tubes.
Freaking awesome.
With the balls.
The balls. Very important. It's very important. Okay, look. Okay, the enemy scrotum is a joke, obviously, but it was like a thing in the movie, and people remember that because Michael Bay's a doofus. So the fact that the kit brought that back, like allowed you to display it like that, is perfect. I think it's hilarious.
I saw that in theaters. I could not believe it.
Big wrecking balls, like stuff you destroy a building with.
Yeah. There's only 3 reasons why I don't have Devastator in, Devastator mode. 1, because I have the Supreme class figure, so it's like, do I need another Devastator?
Redundancy,
yeah. 2, I just feel like it's so, like I said, tricky to get into. Like, the last time I transformed it, I couldn't struggle. I had struggled with it, and I'm not
complex.
sure about
the
tendency of certain parts, like the whole entire top portion is supported by one tube and one rail, and it's just I don't know. And
it's very finicky.
Yeah, and I found stress marks in the shoulders of Scavenger, so I don't want them peeling off and ripping off the arms. I have a spare Scavenger, so that's good, but I want to make sure that I still have one in case that breaks. Rather than have that break and then need to replace it,
Yeah, I will agree. I will say he's very finicky. He's a little lopsided, like he's a little floppy. But if you get the balance right and stop moving him, then he'll be fine. That's kind of why I went with all 4s. That's why whenever I had him, I figured out a way to, even if it was mistransformed, I didn't care. I wanted the head to look up, and I wanted him to be in all 4s so he can be like evenly balanced. You can display him on 2s as well as, because he's got some good ratchets for, what's his face? Overload. So, I think there's a good way. Has the balls to be at your call, but got no balls to kiss me in front of people. Heck is going on? Who even is this?
But the third reason, by the way, I just wanted to quickly mention is I love the individual Constructicon, so I don't mind having, I love the little Mixmaster and the Overload and stuff like that. So.
I wonder, since, Demolisher and Scavenger share like the similar design, what happens if Scavenger gets repainted white into Demolisher, and then you can use Demolisher in combined mode? What would happen?
I'd buy it.
So, what would happen? What, would the top portion become white?
Probably.
He'd be wearing a T-shirt.
Devastator casual mode.
Yes.
But it would be cut off with Overload, so you just have like a top pretty much in white.
Yeah. It's like Devastator Netflix binge.
True.
Do you still have a combiner?
Sports bra. We are so.
All right. Who's number 70? Who's number 70? 70 was B127, I believe, but we already got that. I think we already done Dino.
We did do Dino already.
Yeah, we did.
We did do Dino already. Okay. We did do the
We did Dino.
Star Screen. We already did.
Dino.
Yeah, we
Hey,
already did that.
no.
Hey,
Uh,
really?
It's my desk.
My Dino is missing a leg, so.
Well, this is the third party Dino.
Okay.
Oh, I love
before
her.
we do Grindor,
Oh, you mean this?
let's
I
do
love that one.
Yes.
That's my
do
favorite.
SS86 stuff first.
What's
is my
cracking,
favorite
Lil?
third
Oh, I
party
can't say it
figure.
on this channel.
Yes.
Okay, Jazz right here. There are some people who don't like this figure because of the clear plastic thing. I can understand that issue. But I personally dig it. I have the Power of the Primes Jazz, and that figure ain't great. That figure.
We're gonna deport him. Gonna send him back. Send him back.
What's cracking,
Jazz
little
with the
boy?
mass and the nas and the saz.
With
I
the
don't-
MAGA logo.
There's
printed on
another
the top.
word I would use, but I can't.
Alfonso is my boyfriend.
I
You
cannot
gotta be
believe-
careful because it's a
Shady?
JJ stream.
Shady. Shady.
I cannot believe they
Shady.
printed MAGA on Jazz.
See, Shady, unfortunately, I'm not into bestiality, so I'm gonna have to hard pass. on that.
Oh.
He's not a Beast Wars fan.
But Jazz, you know, I know when the SS86 subline came out, I know Alfonso wasn't a huge fan of it because, you know, I don't know.
What's that? Say it again. I'm
Like-
reading Nanomat's comment.
You weren't a huge fan when the SS86 subline came out, but you actually gave it a chance, gave it a
Mhm.
try. You know, at least you gave it a try, so that's good. You know.
Yeah. See, okay. My problem was just like them choosing to like acknowledge the anniversary and do that and not finish Bayverse. But the quality of the figures is the quality of the figures. They look phenomenal, and they're probably one of the best refreshes. Studio Series is just known for taking what we had and just making it slightly better in some way. A nice, clean refresh, and all of 86, literally all of them, have done that. I just had an issue with the priority and the timing, but the figure quality is really nice. And
Yeah.
Jazz is one of them. I mean, Jazz is a nice little dude. I'm not gonna lie.
The way I look at it, like when they are like delaying the Bayverse stuff, because there are a lot of Bayverse designs that are kind of hard to make as figures. Like you'll be wondering why aren't we getting the rest of the Bayverse Dinobots soon? Because it took a really long time. It took 4 years for Age of Extinction Grimlock from Studio Series to develop. But for Slug, Scorn, and Strafe, they have their designs are pretty complex and their robot modes look like they can't even transform, but they can transform into the Dino modes. It just looks like they can't even transform.
That's
So
why
I don't know
because I feel like
how.
Grimlock was the simpler one to do, but they just overcomplicated the leader class figure for no reason.
I mean
Yeah.
the original Dinobot figures from the Age of Extinction line get it.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, you can have enough.
not
I don't think
super
Swoop would be that
schematic,
complicated.
Yeah.
Or Strafe.
I think
Not
they're
super-
doable, but I think that because they have so much characters to do, that their priorities are just everywhere. I think they might eventually get to it. I do
Yes,
because
they should be focused
they're-
on day first.
Yeah,
that's that was my issue at first with the whole 86 thing, but I kind of it is what it is. But I think that they're eventually gonna run out of characters to where that's gonna be it. You know,
Yeah.
the characters that were actually shown on screen, they're gonna run out once they
Yeah,
do the
and they want-
86.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna run out.
Right.
Awesome truck.
Yeah,
I
and they
know.
want
I can't believe
to, it's so wow. That truck mode is big. Yeah,
Prime.
the height. It's crazy, man.
I don't know who did that.
And you know what's clever about this? I just wanted to quickly say, the gun stores inside here and has a peg hole right there.
For the trailer hitch, for a
You can
possible
make it a custom trailer.
Lego trailer hitch trailer. Might be a Lego trailer.
I love it.
We need SS86 Shockwave, Coneheads, Ultramaxes, and Hound. Hound, I'm so
Don't need
sure.
that.
86 Shockwave.
Hound, SS86 Shockwave.
Okay, an
I know
86
Charlie
pound would be
in the
fine,
movie.
but We have Shockwave, Coneheads, and Ultra Magnus in the War for Cybertron line.
Yeah,
We need none of that. We already have them.
But if they do an SS86 Ultra Magnus without the White Prime gimmick.
Oh yeah,
but they're not gonna. And if they do, you're gonna have that anyways.
I mean, but JJ, what's the problem with the Combiner Wars one?
I mean, Combiner Wars one, it's more IDW inspired. So
Nanomat, what are you doing?
Shady's saying that.
Shady and Nanomat is just like spamming Alfonso stuff. Like, there's like 5 other people in here.
Because
why are people making a fanfic right now? I don't know.
It's like I'm a meme. I show up and then I just become the meme of the day. Like,
is this the
Daddy Alfonso, Daddy Alfonso, Daddy? And I'm like, what's happening, dude?
You're the center of attention right now, Alfonso.
It happens a lot, and I don't do. Do I do stuff to become? Am I trying? I don't know.
It's the Alfonso Nation.
Talking about Alfonso going a little more beyond on his videos.
Honestly, all you do is just show up. All you gotta do is just show up, and then everyone will.
That's all I do, and it goes down the sink.
This is like the Alfonso raid in Hasbro Pulses. Yeah. Do you
That's
remember that?
That's another example. Like, I didn't do any. I didn't even instruct that.
That raid was hilarious.
And now they know me. Now they all know me.
Yeah, we all know you, Alfonso.
Now they're suspicious of you.
Prince, you still look like Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Right.
You still.
Nah, that's Shamar. Shamar looked more like him.
Nah, Shamar
Prince
looks like
is
Eric
curious now.
Shamar looks like Erictron. What do you?
You know what I think? I think Alfonso and Steve Harvey would get along very, very well.
We would get along really well. Steve Harvey is freaking great. I love that dude's freaking
hilarious. I keep watching his Family Feud videos and I'm just like dying laughing. I'm like,
I love when he hosted the Avengers cast. Oh, it was perfect.
Oh, he did that? I'm gonna look that up later.
Yeah, it was like Avengers. I think it was. Yeah, it might have been. No, it was Family Feud. It was like, I think it was like Team Cap versus Team. Like, they did like a Civil War thing. It was great. I loved it.
Was it on the Tonight Show thing or something?
I don't know. I know it was on Family Feud, and Steve Harvey was hosting it. I know that. I haven't seen the full episode, but I've seen clips, so I know they did it. But
I know
it was on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jimmy Kimmel Kimmel. It was on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, it was on Jimmy Kimmel. Okay.
But Steve Harvey wasn't hosting it though. It was Jimmy Kimmel.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't remember. I just remember Chris Evans was there.
Come on, I thought you were a Jimmy Kimmel fan.
I'm a Chris Evans fan, so that's the only person I remember that was there. Yeah, I think it was him and Robert Downey.
Let me stop sharing your bit. Here we go. Let me share another screen here.
Another screen.
Prince, you look like your name is Uncle Ricky.
Yeah, just to show you. Yeah. There you go. Jimmy Kimmel. Yep.
I'm gonna go Ricky.
Yes!
Chris Evans, right there. There he is.
That's it.
Right back.
That is it. Yes.
That's it.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth is also there. Yeah,
he was there. So it was the him. So it was the Americas versus the
Sonny said he'll be back.
Oh, I still remember the video. Oh, Allspark Studios left. Whoops.
He said he'll be back.
Versus the man.
Oh, he'll be back. Okay, yeah. All right.
When do you say that?
Man.
You just said that.
Oh.
That's the America's
Shady. Oh, Shady! No, why?
Oh, you see, now you
Shady. Oh,
Mark Ruffalo, my words.
Shady. Come on, you know everyone loves Chris Evans.
You can hate him all you want. He's mine, so I don't care what you say, my friend. Hate him all you want, baby.
Imagine if Alfonso imagine if he had the Infinity Gauntlet, but instead of snapping half people out of existence, he snapped everyone into Chris Evans.
He's just kidding. Shady's just kidding. She's just kidding.
He snapped everyone into Chris Evans.
It's really hard to breathe under these comments.
Is that Mark Ruffalo there too?
I remember the video.
Yeah.
I remember the short video that Alfonso made. It was like a short mistake. Like Chris not Chris Hems.
JJ, at some point I'm gonna get your glasses. At some point, I'm tired of these.
Bro, wearing shades indoors. You got sunshades indoors, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
You're at the bottom now, bitch.
I'm back.
What happened?
Wait, I'm at the bottom.
That's what. Nope. Stop.
I'm where you deserve to be. No. Damn it.
Alright, but can we
The
get
hell am
back
I
to this
guessing?
series discussion now?
No, you can put him at the bottom because he didn't have his camera on. Everybody who has a camera should be seen. That should be a rule.
Okay, you know what? Boom.
Yeah, but no face.
We're all bold enough to sit
There you
here,
go.
rectangularly sit here on
Not
screen.
my fault.
Yes. Oh, Retro is
You see this
using
prince?
Combiner Wars Bruticus
See this
right
prince?
there.
You'll never have this prince. You'll
no.
never have this prince.
My face cannot be seen. It's too beautiful for the human eye.
All right, yeah. All right. Anyway,
I'll believe that.
stop sharing.
I'll
Continue
believe that.
on. Continue on with Studio Series. Okay.
Continue on.
Continue on. And I have to say my opinions on Jazz. Jazz, I love this figure. Really, really well done. Very cartoon accurate.
I'll be right
and-
back.
Alright.
Okay. Me personally, I prefer G1 cartoon accuracy. I love G1 cartoon accuracy than having the G1 character stylized. It's cool to have the G1 character stylized, but I like the cartoon accuracy more. So because because I've always liked the cartoon designs, and I really want toys, the toys to be more cartoon accurate. And this Jazz does it so well with G1 Jazz, and his car mode is absolutely awesome. Great vehicle mode. Robot mode looks good. Good articulation. He's missing wrist swivels, but honestly, I don't care about wrist swivels. So yeah, but transformation. Smooth transformation. I know a lot of people are going to get angry. So
The transformation is so smooth. It's the smoothest
very
thing.
smooth.
God,
Believe me.
Very smooth. Okay.
I have never had any breakage on this figure, so yeah. But
Because you can get copies.
of course I do. I get lucky.
You always
yeah.
do.
Pay extra.
Wait, what?
I don't remember getting any
Pay
bad
extra for the good copy.
QC on the
This
figure.
man JJ be going up to them and say, you got them good figures, right? And then yeah.
Okay, let's continue on with someone else.
Alright, my turn. So I love Jazz. I love this figure. Like I agree with Alfonso at first. When I first heard about 86, I was kind of upset about it. Because we still need a lot of Baber stuff, but like I said, I gave some of them a chance. I'm not getting every single one because I don't really feel like getting every single one, but I got Jazz because Jazz was one of the ones I actually liked, and he's a fun figure. Luckily, mine hasn't broken. Luckily, but I do see a stress mark on one of the doors, so I gotta be extra careful with that. But he's really fun. I love him. He's really fun.
Pretty
Love
clean.
him, recommend him.
Pretty
Looks
clean.
good. That's
I
all I gotta
regret
say.
my purchase with this thing.
That's all I gotta say, honestly. Retro, get him.
Okay. I like the RTS more. That's just gonna get that out of the way. But
RTF.
I mean,
RTS.
Retro's personal preference.
Wait,
Personal
you mean
RTS.
2007?
the RTS just looks much closer. And I don't know.
Wait, hold on. RT, you talking about the car from 2007?
It's like the RTS.
Oh,
Reveal the shield.
Oh yeah, that one.
Prince.
Oh yeah, understandable. That one does look pretty good.
It looks faithful to it. I mean, it's like barely stylized.
True.
Yeah,
one looks
I mean, he
good.
never had the
I
four
must
wings.
leave now. I'm sorry, but I have to leave. Unfortunately.
Oh. Wait.
Oh.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
To a bad place. I'm
It's another
going
live
to a very
stream.
bad place, JJ.
I'm pretty sure it's another live stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What? No, it's not.
That means it is.
No,
It is.
it's not. Why would it be another live stream?
I don't know. That's my guess.
You tell me.
It's my guess.
Why would I leave you, JJ? Why would I? Who would do that?
I'm just saying. It's my guess. So yeah. Because when you said bad place, I thought yeah.
Well, I could say the word, but it might be banned. So.
Oh, Star Blaster Studios is here.
I'm curious to know what this word is.
But I promise you, it's not another stream. I'm just going to sleep.
Yeah, you better not be stream cheating on us.
Marvelous Prime.
I'm not stream cheating. I promise.
Stream cheat on us.
Okay.
I'm messing up on my words now.
Okay, yeah. If you have to leave for something important, yeah.
This is the longest exit I've ever seen.
He's right.
This
I'm
isn't a
just
joke,
gonna
Sonny.
go.
It is definitely the longest exit. Yeah.
This
The
isn't a joke.
longest
Sonny.
Farewell, my friends, till we meet again. All right, I'm
Yeah.
done.
Don't play
All
with
right. See you later.
Alfonso attacked Chris Evans last night, and he wanted to get him in his bed.
me.
I don't have to attack for that to happen.
Yeah. But anyway,
Moving
but,
on.
who
That's
else
what I was
hasn't?
saying.
Who else
What I
hasn't?
Brian.
Seen his
Just
Oh, Brian. Yeah, Brian.
I wasn't even.
Brian is not
Oh, wait,
even
that's
present,
what
dude.
he said.
Brian's
That's what he said.
chilling.
Sonny interrupted me.
Brian. Brian mentally checked out, bro. He's like,
Alfonso,
I'm
I'm
reading-
reading the chat for you.
Oh, Brian is using his phone to read the chat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Brian, go ahead.
Jazz is cool. I kind of like how simple he is. It is kind of weird that he's in SS86, but I like him a lot. I like how simple he is. What I don't like is the number 14 because it was known that he was number 4. So Hasbro is so lazy to put in another number in the thing. No, but I like the colors of him. I even like the repaints that was made for him. The Blackjack I thought was pretty cool, and I need to get the Knockout because it's Knockout. On the topic of SS going to 86 and other lines, I think I get the idea of what they're doing. I think for Studio Series, there's kind of a limit of how many live-action movie characters you could do at this point. That's not just from the last 2 Michael Bay films, because when we just got into Studio Series, we had just gotten The Last Night about a year beforehand. So those designs and those toys weren't that old. Now would be a good time to get into them. But even outside that, when you look at the first 3 movies, what you got Hatchet, the twins, Q, some other characters, the Dinobots. Actually, the Dinobots were Age of Extinction. But in any case, you're kind of limited, so you kind of need to expand outside of that. I think what Studio Series is doing with this was it was meant to be like an anniversary line, but now we're hearing that they're doing video game characters. There's a rumor that we're going to get Studio Series War for Cybertron Bumblebee and Barricade based on the games. So what I think Studio Series is that makes it outside of the normal generations is when you look at the Prime RC and you look at the Prime Bulkhead, they had to change that to be consistent with generations. Studio Series, 1, has to relate to a studio, so movies or video games, and 2, they make them accurate to those. They don't have the generations theme to where it has to be in a certain aesthetic. They just make Barricade, Bumblebee, Jazz, whatever, based on what they should be, you know? And I think that's what's the point of Studio Series. Someone, went uppity over the Studio Series Bumblebee Shockwave because, it was out of scale with everything, and everything was told to be in scale with Studio Series, and it just messed everything up. First of all, it's just a toy. And second of all, I think Studio Series needs to expand at this point, you know? I mean, it's the same thing with the Cyberverse Legends or Legions and whatnot, you know, the small scale stuff. So I don't think it's worth getting upset about. I do understand why people do feel alienated, but when you think about how many movie characters are left, for Studio Series to continue, they still do movie characters. I mean, you're getting a new Sideways, Bumblebee, Galvatron, Thundercracker, blah, blah, blah. But I do think it needs to expand further outside of just movies. Because, I mean, if you look at Legacy, it's not just one thing either. You know, you got Prime, Armada, Cybertron, G1, G2. So that's my feelings on it.
Mostly, I was just saying that I wish they just finished what they started, then they could expand.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they just do that, I feel like you're just getting scraps from a couple of movies, and that's it. You know what I mean?
So what? Okay, let me ask you this: are you saying that by expanding to core, they're doing that for the survival and the longevity of the line?
I think it's mostly for the longevity of the line, not just core class, but other, you know, the
and I do get what you're saying about this
Because if you think of it, Hatchet and Q and whatnot, and Jolt and Dino are pretty cool. But when you think of those characters, you think the movie fans aren't going to know who they are, but typical fans aren't really going to know who they are. Or if they do, they probably just don't care enough. So you need to feed something into the line where you can have some core mainline characters from something. Optimus, Bumblebee, Barricade, Megatron, and whatnot. You know what I mean?
I really want Onslaught from the last night.
Same. I also want Onslaught.
They need to pull off some black magic transformation for Onslaught because his robot mode is long haul styled. But his
look at Galvatron and what they were able to do with that. So
I don't think it would be that hard.
Yeah, they had to make his vehicle mode different.
Just flip him inside out.
I've seen some customs where they make Onslaught out of either the Last Night or not the Last Night, the Studio Series, or the original Long Haul from Revenge of the Fallen, and they did a fantastic job. I see a comment in the private chat. What, am I talking for too long?
As long as they continue to do characters in scale, I don't see the issue with expanding to core class. For example, with Shockwave, if they give us an accurate Shockwave in scale to go with the rest of the lineup, which is what they have been insinuating, given the fact that we got everybody else in scale, I mean, expanding the core class isn't a problem. I also hope that by them expanding the core class, that will eventually lead them to expand to Titan class. Because there's very little Titan class for live action that we can do, with the exception of whoever. Infernicus is a combiner. Apart from Devastator, he needs a remake because I don't think the original was very accurate. He was extremely anorexic, so I think that would be great.
Wasn't he like a little bigger than Megatron?
Yeah, I don't think he was that big.
I don't think he was of the Transformers Prime Abominus set.
Yeah.
With Skulk being a new mold though, so.
Yeah, I don't think he was as big as Titan Omega Supreme. You know what I mean? But
he was just almost Voyager.
Right,
How many?
He was literally Voyager size,
How many of the Infernicons made up him?
6.
I think it was 6 of them.
I think there was more than 6.
I think there were about 8, but I don't think you're going to get all 8 in a pack.
I was thinking 8.
Not if they're identical, because you need to have.
You know what I think about Infernicus? You know what I think? I think they're gonna do the same thing with Revenge upon Devastator. They're gonna
Matt.
I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
They're gonna release each Infernicon individually with their own robot modes, their own alt modes, their own combined modes as well. I think they can pull it off just like Revenge upon Devastator.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
They could do that to Dragonstorm as well. Have 12 different Knights of Cybertron.
I don't think they're going to do that because they're going to be way too similar to each other. That's one of the main reasons why the original Dinobots were different colored, was because if you look at one on the shelf, they're just going to look too much alike. And then also you got to think about how many people are going to get bored buying the same figure over and over again. Because Devastator, he had some very different Constructicons. And I know a lot of people that didn't complete them because halfway through buying the Constructicons, they were just bored, or some of the waves wouldn't release, so they couldn't even complete the guy.
I think
they did make a box set, but by that point, people just didn't really care at that point.
I think for Infernicus, it might be best to do a box set as the initial release because the Infernicons are identical. You can release a separate Infernicons in a separate box, and then they can buy them all individually if they can't have access to the box set. But I think it's a good idea to release them as a box set initially. See, with Constructicons, like you said, people got bored, but I think, the fact that they were different characters gave people an incentive, a reason to enjoy something specifically for each one of them until they led up to Devastator. Yeah. But for Infernicons, they're all the same. They're literally there's
no personality to them either.
There's no connection. So just one box set where they can break apart, combine it to Infernicus, and that would definitely call for a Prime remake for the night, so that scene can be recreated. But I think there's potential there. I think they can do it, and they're gonna arrive to the point to where they run out of characters, and that would have to be either considered or just scrapped altogether.
Now, I think a Titan class figure would be way too big. They are considering Commander class, though. I think if he was Commander class Jetfire size, I think that'd be pretty good.
That would work. I agree.
Jeez.
Yeah, Jetfire size. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That would work.
Even if he was just a little bit shorter, because you got to think of the.
We are done with Jazz, aren't we?
Yeah, we're done with Jazz.
He's cool.
Oh, Jazz is a cool Porsche.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mixed bag with me.
I love that type of Porsche, so. Yeah.
Jazz is good.
What is Nanomat talking about here?
I have no idea. Nanomat is going crazy here.
Nanomat is hot and bothered, baby.
Okay, Kup.
I like him. I understand why some people don't. I like him.
I mean, the head
Don't do me
sculpt,
first.
I understand why people don't like the head sculpt, but me personally, I like the head sculpt. I have no problem with it because, to me personally, Kup is always a grumpy old man, so I like the head sculpt.
That's why I never got. I just wanted to
He
quickly
doesn't
say.
look like a grumpy old man. He looks like a frail old man.
But that's Kup.
Yeah,
No.
Kup is always a grumpy old man.
No.
Not like this
He
figure.
looks weak.
Nah. I'm sorry, this figure didn't do it for me. Like,
Yeah, Kup is not that good in my opinion.
Don't
I
do
like
me
His
first.
truck looks like a slipper.
I like the
Don't
reveal
do
the
me
shields
first.
one more. I feel like the reveal the shields and Times Return one did Kup better because those two figures look good. This figure,
Not Titans Return. I don't think. Not him.
well, reveal
The
the
Titan's
shields.
Return
But
is-
Generations
is,
definitely. The Generations one definitely looks better.
Generations looks badass.
It does. Like,
I will agree with
Generations
that.
is better.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Like,
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 he looks like an old man, but he's still cool.
Yeah.
like this figure.
I mean,
I guess
the
it's our
pictures do make him look really not right at all, but when you get him in hand,
buying this thing.
when you get Kup in hand, he
Yeah, it
actually
looks
looks
cool.
a lot better in hand when you stand him just stock straight.
Honestly,
So-
though, like if I had to choose between the original Generations and the A6 one, I would get the original Generations one because at least that one looks better. Because the A6 one, nah.
I
Well,
regret
You know,
No,
okay. You know what I think? I think that they wanted to go with a really heavily simplified version of what we got with Generations.
Yes.
And I think that's okay because we have an option to get Generations. I think this was good. Now, I don't think it's like a phenomenal figure. I do like the fact that he breaks up. I think that's cool. And I do like how clean he looks. But the build, I don't know. Generations does kind of look pretty cool. And I think that one might be the superior one over the two. But Studio Series gave you an option for something different. So it's just whatever you like.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
for
yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
It's not for
Yes,
everyone. You have
Retro guy got him.
So yeah.
I like G1 Kup, but this figure it's bored me.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah. The
regret
figure,
buying this thing
the
now.
figure
I want my
is
money back.
boring. I've owned it.
Okay.
Why would they make his knees ratchets?
Retro, I recommend you put him in a stop motion just to kill him.
I will. He's boring. I regret
So-
changing. I want my money back. I want my money
My
back.
thing about Kup, though, is he was never that fascinating to begin with. He was never really like Hot Rod or Blur or
The
anyone.
character
like that.
itself, yeah.
Yeah, he was the elder. He was the older man who still had some kick to him, but like he was just the older, wiser guy that knew more about the war than anyone else because he's lived that long.
He's
So-
like a Jetfire for Rangers of Fallen. He's like,
Yeah.
Veteran. A war
So for
veteran.
me, this is perfectly fine. This one evokes, to me, the character of Kup more than the original Generations. The Generations one looks awesome. I love that figure. I think it looks incredible. Might have a little bit of floppiness in there with the door arm things. Just they kind of move around a little too much for me, but I still like that mold. But to that as well, I would say that's more of a hardcore version of Kup. This is a more down-to-earth cartoon version of Kup.
that's essentially, yeah, some more simplified. Yeah. I agree.
But the vehicle mode looks good though. I like the vehicle mode. It's very clean, very very
Very
clean.
slipper-like.
And that's very slipper like, and that's the goal. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like they wanted to go with a
Yeah.
really heavy simplified version of them, and that's what they accomplished with it.
Yeah.
It just gave you an
I'm
option.
not bagging on anyone's preference. If you like the original, you like the new. That's fine. I just
Same.
that's how I feel was the choice of that matter is between both versions of Kup, because the original generation ones were more trying to update those characters, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, the third party ones are super complex.
Whatever you like is whatever you like.
Yeah.
Another thing
I like Bayverse, so I don't have them.
Another thing I want to say about the figure.
So you don't get to speak now.
I don't have the figure, but I did hear that. Look, I like the fact that he can rip apart, but I did hear that the pieces come off way too easily. And Retro can confirm that if or not.
When I had one of you can fix that, but when I had him, mine was kind of like that. The arms was really easy to come off. Of course, it's fixable, but I mean, it could be better than that.
On my figures, they don't just fall off when I touch them. Like, I have to forcibly pull them off.
I will say as well, I think that this also might be kind of like a prelude to the video game characters, because someone don't type out my words. This isn't a court case.
Someone
hearsay, Your Honor.
Transcribes every word and prints it out and posts it on my channel.
Yeah, you're making the captions.
T-fan page exposed.
Yeah. But what I think that is a prelude to what I was talking about, the video game characters, because for those characters, the arms would transform into the weapon. So imagine you pop off the arm of like Bumblebee or Barricade, you swap that with one of the guns.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
We all just became awkward immediately.
Yeah.
Transform them.
I think we're done with Kup, right? Are we done with Kup?
Yeah.
Everybody has said everything? Okay, cool. Okay.
I think we're done with Kup.
I love
We can
this.
move on to...
Wait, what about me?
Wait,
no one cares.
You already said it, right?
You always forget about me, JJ.
You left.
Sonny, you already said that.
Anyways, Blur.
But you already said that your opinion on Kup, that he's not that good, so...
I did.
I don't think that the Buzzworthy repaint looks better.
True, it does.
It does.
It doesn't.
Yes, no. Yeah.
Doesn't.
It does, but ever so slightly that I didn't care once I got the new Kup. Do I need to replace it?
The clear techno chest looks cooler to me than the the other chest looks like a piece of concrete.
Facts.
That's what I found hilarious was Hasbro Pulse saying, yeah, we're gonna with these buzzworthy Bumblebee toys, we're gonna switch some of the clear plastic to see how the solid plastic works and see if anyone likes it. And the only two figures that they swapped it out for were the two figures people weren't complaining about. No one was complaining about the clear plastic on Kup.
And Cliffjumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, their wavemate B127 had more concerns, but they kept the clear plastic on that. How does that make sense?
Hey, BB Bradley has arrived.
BB Bradley.
They could have used a metallic white to bring out the stripe that they have going down instead of the clear.
BP Brad.
Kup reviews. JJ Kup reviews. I like that.
Yeah,
JJ
you can
Prime
only
Gaming.
review Kups now.
JJ Prime Gaming. We need it.
JJ Prime Gaming. I don't know if that's
JJ
gonna happen.
Gaming.
Nah,
I don't have
you gotta
enough
make a
tools
series.
for it.
You gotta make a series.
I don't think that's gonna happen. So,
Dude, on Instagram,
Like paper football.
on Instagram is fine because I can just switch my camera around to show the screen on my laptop. But streaming itself on my laptop, no, I don't have that kind of tool. So, yeah. But I think Allspark Studios. Are you gonna say anything else about Kup?
Yeah.
He looks good besides the head, but I still prefer the buzzworthy one.
Okay. All right. I
That's
respect
it.
you. I respect.
Right.
Respect. Full respect. So.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
better.
I'm going to block you on everything, but I respect it.
You're blocked. You report it.
See that kind of joke I can get behind. So yeah, I can get behind that kind of joke. So yeah. But anyway, But we're done with Cup, aren't we? So we done with Cup. Okay, cool. Okay,
Let's
we
move
already
on.
done Blur. We already done the Blur.
I need 2 cups so I can bring it to 1 girl.
Who's next after Blur?
So we already done Blur. So we done Blur already. So it's time for one of my most favorite SS86 figures of all time, Hot Rod.
That's a beast.
Oh,
Let's
man.
bring the boy.
Let's
Bring the boy out.
This is literally.
Let's pour it out for the homeboy.
Here's the boy.
This is literally
Here
a
comes
good.
the boy. Hello, boy.
Boy.
I can get. There's one person who doesn't like this figure just because.
I can guess who that person is, but I'm gonna let you do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, but there's one person who doesn't like it because it's a Voyager, not a Deluxe.
Yeah.
But let me say this: I don't care if it's a Voyager or a Deluxe, because Deluxe size doesn't always mean Deluxe class. It doesn't always mean that way, and Voyager size doesn't mean Voyager class. Like, look at the current leader class figures; they are Voyager sized, but they have a lot more plastic in them, a lot more, a lot more go on them, a lot more accessories as well.
Yeah, that's kind of how nowadays are. It's not about size anymore. That's Hasbro just changed the game out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
shut up.
The rules change every time. Like, the rules can never be the same rules, But this Hot Rod figure, I was so impressed with it when I got it firsthand. And when I opened the box, I noticed like so many accessories. Now I have him holding 2 guns. I mean, I have him holding 1 gun. The other gun is stored on his back, and then I display him with the visor and everything, and display him with the pizza cutter. And I like that he comes with a matrix, which is pretty cool. And I like that he comes with blast effects that you can use as well. And one of his hands can actually transform into that welder tool that he used to fix Cup up. So that's pretty cool. And the visor flip down, and just how clean the robot mode is, and just having this car transform into that robot. I think that the best level of engineering I've ever seen on a mainline figure. Just really well done, great articulation as well. He has opening and closing hands, and wrist swivels, ankle tilts, and waist swivel. I think that's going to make a lot of people happy. So yeah, and of course the big spoiler, the yellow spoiler on this bag, that is pretty accurate to how it looked in the cartoon.
I remember in my review, I took the spoiler and I made like an airline joke out of it. I cropped it out for a video, and I had my friend do like a thank you for choosing Air Hot Rod. We hope you enjoy your stay.
That is incorrect, Baby Bradley.
I mean, to me, size doesn't matter, but for a lot of people, size does matter.
Quote you on that?
I mean,
so wait, hang on. So let's expand on that a little bit. If size does not matter to you, go ahead and explain for me.
You dirty-minded fools.
As she said.
I honestly do not care if a figure is big or small, because at the end of the day, it's just a toy.
Right.
So,
see, we thought you were talking about something else.
It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Like with World Class movie Shockwave, I don't mind its small size because I have like small figures too. I have small Legends class figures too, and I have fun with them. So I need a portrait first. I don't know. Figure size doesn't matter to me. It's just me.
Well, the larger the size, JJ, the more impactful.
Did you say you fondle them?
That's what she said.
The larger the size, the more impactful, the more powerful,
you think I got the
heavier.
That's what she said.
Hey, yo, Prince, be quiet.
Sorry.
Prince,
y'all
stop
make it
talking.
too easy. I'm sorry. Y'all make it
too easy.
Prince, do not make me come over there, or else I will, do things.
Hey, yo.
Oh my.
Hey, yo, you did say come over there.
Very, very not.
You see how we're all turning left? This is what happens.
JJ, he said square.
I didn't say a swear.
Elmatic Drive says that the stream is strange. Yeah, I mean,
not Doctor Strange.
No.
Not Doctor Strange.
I just wanted to say Doctor
multiverse is
Strange.
mid.
But
I'm with the lazy eyebrow on scale.
but I do get what you're saying, Alfonso. I do get like bigger the figure,
Yes.
more detail it has.
For example,
better
The more
engineering.
Premium, heavy. It's real heavy.
heavy.
Handful.
I do
Like
understand what you're going for because I have the Unique Toys Lockdown knockoff figure. I have the undersized, slightly undersized Unique Toys Dragoon.
Yes.
The oversized Unique Toys Challenger. Now,
Mhm.
I appreciate those three figures that I have. I
Yes.
appreciate those three figures because they are absolutely beautiful
And big.
impressive, just
And
black
girthy.
market information.
And very good. And
So-
very.
moist.
I can't.
Very accurate as well. Very, very accurate. I do appreciate the size. I do. I admire masterpiece figures because of how they look. So
Astro Train and Blitzwing are too short.
Astro Train!
but me as a collector, what I
You killed him. I killed this man. Shame on you. Bun, JJ at the stake.
That's cold.
JJ should be executed for treason!
I will use the all spark on him.
That's really funny. That is so funny. Funny all spark joke.
I did.
JJ, can you pronounce hot right now?
Yeah, pronounce Hot Rod. Pronounce
I mean, you're turning into him like you're red.
We get it, JJ. It's girthy. We like it.
I don't know.
What's the road?
Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. Yeah. Oh boy.
Hot Rod.
Hey, it's released on 420 by the way.
because he's dying laughing. I think.
Alright, JD, so you're done. You're done talking about Hot Rod.
Okay,
Look at the
I
information. It released on 420 in
think-
Japan.
Are you complimenting? Oh boy.
JJ, you were saying?
But anyway, as I was saying, I appreciate the big stuff. I do. I understand what you're going for, and you are a big fan of the oversized stuff. You want more detailed figures. But for my collection, what I want for my collection, personally, for me, I want playability for my figures. I value playability over the aesthetics and over the size. But that's just me. That's how I feel. So yeah.
Yeah, I like playability on my big, oversized, girthy, moist figures.
So is Studio Still or HasLab better?
He left! Oh!
Not JJ. Is Studio Still or HasLab better?
Oh boy. Okay.
No, JJ.
Am I
Puffer got
appropriate?
banned from Instagram.
Hi, kids.
What? Sorry. What?
Puffer got banned from Instagram. I'm
Who?
so sad.
How?
Who?
Puffer.
How do you get banned?
Wait.
He
Who got banned
posted
again?
something
Wait.
naughty.
Say it again. Who?
Puffer.
Oh. What?
Who the hell is
He got banned
For what?
Talking
for
about Hot Rod?
posting naughty things.
posting naughty?
Oh, he don't even follow the
I
community
don't-
You know how
guidelines.
many Rule 34 pages there's on Instagram?
Facts.
Okay, so I'm done with my Hot Rod opinions. It's a great figure. I love him. Best Hot Rod I've ever messed with.
I'm gonna go. I'm
so-
gonna go next. All right.
Okay. All right, Retro, go.
This
T10
thing is
pages.
amazing, but it has one thing that makes me pissed off. about like most of the figure. It's the stupid shoulders. They suck. The shoulders suck. They're terrible.
I agree.
They always are on Hot Rod.
Who designed this?
That's
How do
probably
you
my
make the
main
figure
thing.
perfect and then destroy the shoulders? Why?
I moved the shoulders. I don't even see a problem with it.
They
So-
click in place.
Yeah, but that again, I don't even think that's
That
complaint.
literally screws up with it. That's how farthest his arm can go down before it just snaps into place.
You can move them, but they're high up, and it's just awkward.
If they're high up, I can't get any good poses when his arm is stuck like this. I film with these things.
It's kind of doable if you cheat it a little bit. So
how do you cheat this?
How you cheat it?
I mean, I've done it before. So
tear apart the figure and shave it off.
I've done it before and it works. So
okay, let's try that. Let's try to
mid.
It doesn't work.
Anyway, so retro is done. So Prince, go ahead.
Damn, he's not having it tonight.
Stupid shoulders.
So, not gonna lie, when I first saw this, at first I was kind of like, it looks alright, but I guess I'll stick with my time to turn. That's how I was at first. But then I got this for I didn't get it for $30. I got it for like 20, and I got it, and I was like, why did I say that last comment before? Because this Hot Rod figure impressed me. I actually really like. I mean, I do agree with retro though. The shoulders are kind of stupid because I film with them too. But I love that Hot Rod, honestly. Like, I know a lot of people talk bad about it. I honestly love it. Like, it's a fantastic figure. Like, it's really fun to play with. The hands can move. The vehicle mode is really fun. The transformation is pretty fun too. Like, I like the figure. I like the accessories it comes with. Like, it's really dope. Like, I love. I'm actually glad I got it, honestly, because when I got it, I was like, bro, I was blown away.
You're saying you like him so much, yet you did him very dirty in your last video.
Hot Rod gets no respect from you, Prince.
I'm sorry, he's like a killable character.
You beat him up.
Come on.
He was bleeding out. What is wrong with you?
He got beat up so much, his face wasn't even there anymore.
He wasn't even recognizable as Hot Rod.
Prince, how dare you?
What did you do to him?
Hot Rod is a lovable character. Don't do him dirty like that.
You don't.
I like Hot Rod.
He got his saw blade ripped off.
Okay, next person.
You speak.
Defend page.
I like this figure a lot. I like how big he feels in my small hands. I like his long pipes, his big expressive wings, his veiny flames on his chest, his smooth legs. I mean, it's a nice design. I also like the weapons, the long shafty guns, the big round saw blade. The veiny flame effects that come out, I just think he's nice. And the Matrix is cool too. I've got nothing inappropriate to say about that. I just think that he's a nice toy, but I do kind of feel like there is a point made where
What is so funny? What am I missing? What is funny?
God help you.
What am I missing? What is so funny?
If you don't have a dirty mind, you're not gonna get it.
Not at Ryan, but at the chat. At the chat.
Oh wait, now I get it.
you're welcome. But I do feel like there is an argument made where it's like, okay, he feels like a deluxe. And I'm not even talking about the engineering and whatnot, but he feels like a deluxe at the Voyager price point. You had to get something to clean face off.
Why does he feel like he doesn't fit with anything?
But like, I do get that. I feel like for some of these characters, for some of the big leagues, they are trying to push it into Voyagers and Leaders and even Commander class because they feel like they're going to get a profit off Hot Rod, Rodimus, Optimus Prime if they make it as significant as they have been. But I kind of feel like that doesn't matter because with that big budget now, the engineering is just so good on that figure that it cancels it out. So I like my big honking red veiny hot rod. I think it's perfect. Anyway, moving on to the next person.
Alfonso and I apologize because we are both laughing our butts off.
When he said veiny pipes, I literally almost collapsed.
Why did Megatron get reformatted, but Prime got replaced?
Facts.
Prime died, so
they killed off Prime, and it just had Hot Rod.
Well, the toys of Optimus Prime couldn't continue, so
they reformatted He's Galvatron now. Why can't they do the same for Prime?
Because it's Megatron, dude.
They can't do the same for Prime.
Come on, Prime has to die at some point, so
he has to die when everybody.
And then he will come back to life.
When did he?
Yeah.
We got whiny Rodimus.
Facts.
He wasn't whiny. Why?
Some would say Galvatron's whiny.
They both.
Yeah, Galvatron is whiny because due to his squeaky voice. So, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of Galvatron in season 3. I'm just not.
His voice is weird.
Which is weird. That's still Frank Walker.
Frank Welker, yeah, but why is it so squeaky? I'm like, what?
Hey, yo, what's that?
I am the bad guy, Skeletor.
And then he's like, Starscream! Starscream! I'm like, what? I'm like, what was that?
Starscream, you must be executed for treason.
And Prince, why'd you say Bumblebee should be the next Prime?
Wait.
I didn't even
because Prince
I didn't say that.
That's why. Yes, you did. Yes, you said he would be a better Prime.
He would be better than Hot Rod.
You watch Transformers Misfortune.
No, Bumblebee is not worthy to be a Prime. No, Hot Rod is worthy to be a Prime. Rodimus Prime sounds better. So
now, like we all know Ultra Magnus deserves to be Prime, though.
Ultra Magnus did deserve it.
He even said himself he's not worthy.
He deserved it.
He deserves. He had more experience than Hot Rod.
Yeah, but that was kind of the point. It was a little too obvious for him to be the leader. That's why Hot Rod. Because Hot Rod has some character to grow. That's why they chose Hot Rod over Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus is already like, I mean, you don't have to do anything with them.
Yeah, Ultra Magnus just got killed by the Decepticons. So
Ultra Magnus would not be interesting as the next Prime.
They didn't need to kill him.
They revived him by putting him back to part. I guess you could do that in G1. I don't know.
G1, they build each other.
They build each other up.
Like, did you see how tall Rumble was in one of the episodes?
And people.
And how is Devastator able to fit inside Astro Train?
That's the question we've all been asking.
Bro, people treat G1 like it's fine art, and yet it has so many issues.
Yeah, it has so many animation errors. You know, with the color errors, you know, with the symbol errors, you know.
Can I just point out, Nanomat, could you not spam the chat? You're doing it a little too much.
You better be glad I'm not there because I can silence you.
Yeah. But All Spark Studios, what's your thoughts on Hot Rod?
One word.
The figure, by the way.
One word. No. Just no. With no context.
That's more than one word.
Wow. Great review.
No, you don't like it, or no, you're not getting it, or no what?
Could you imagine political debates like that? You get one word.
Well, I said no context, so you're just gonna have to speculate.
Terrific.
There's no context.
Next.
All right, let's do the next figure.
Okay. I think we got the next one, who is Scourge.
Oh, look at that elbow. It goes in easy.
Scourge.
What does he turn into? Is that a submarine?
It's a boat.
I love this figure. Now, the first Scourge I got was Tiny to Turn Scourge, the Titans Return Deluxe class Scourge, who had a headmaster. That figure was fine, I guess, but the proportions didn't look right. But but when this figure came out, I'm like, whoa, it's more menacing than the deluxe one, and it's so much better. It's bigger and just badass. So yeah, and great figure. Simple transformation. Well, it's Scourge, duh. So he's supposed to be a shell former, and he was in the movie. So yeah, but
it reminds me of the Family Guy episode where the guy transforms into a canoe. Well, if you have a battle on a slowly moving river, you'll know where to find it.
Love the fact that his head sculpt has the painted mustache and the goatee, the beard, and everything. So
yeah, he has pink nails.
That's cool. And his nails are beaut. I wonder whose his manicure is. So manicure is. I wonder. Those nails are sharp.
Good looking at him.
Yeah.
I could have bought this figure, but I bought Tigertron instead.
What'd you say, Retro?
I could have bought this figure, but I got Tigertron instead, and I slightly regret it.
I mean, Tigertron's still pretty good, so.
Yeah.
Pretty good, but I wanted a space boat.
Space boat, yeah. He turns into a space boat, so.
I still think that his old mode looks stupid. But I don't care.
It's a Cybertronian mode. What are you gonna get? So
Cybertronian, it's a boat that flies.
It's ridiculous, but it's still a Cybertronian alien type mode. So
hey, look at that.
Hey, Titans Return Scourge.
It looks like
I got Scourge in the sweep in the other room, so that's why I got that one.
It looks like the unofficial toy version.
Titans Return.
Yeah. But this Scourge is a great toy. Love him. And
it's definitely more wicked looking.
Yes. Yeah, very wicked. Very cool.
What's the difference between him and the sweeps? Well, what's the difference?
Literally no difference except for the colors. And the different hands.
I know it, but aren't they all just the same?
Actually, I want to clarify, not even the colors, because the colors were changed between them as far as the cartoon frames or I think the toys. I can't remember exactly what. But if you look through the frames with the Scourge and the sweeps, it's all the same. The toys are different, but it's just from the different frames that they're in.
Yo, Faded. What's up, Faded?
What's up, Faded?
Faded!
Hello.
Yes, Faded.
My guy, Faded.
I'm pretty sure the sweeps is all the same.
Allspark, thoughts on SS86 Scourge?
I'll be right back. I have to pee.
Well, what are? He's okay, but he's not my favorite.
Okay, if he's not your favorite, then that's fine. So, yeah.
Kinda not good, to be honest.
Not good again? I'm curious. I'm curious.
How is this new to you? Why are you acting so surprised that I don't like a figure?
Wait. Not good because shell forming or because it's cartoon?
No, I just don't like him.
Is it because you feel bored when you're playing with it or what?
No, I just don't like him. That's about it.
Okay,
you don't like his design overall. Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Okay.
Nanomat is down bad, man. I'm sorry.
Nanomat is crazy.
Prince, you still look like my sister's father.
Alright, for Scourge, I like the figure. It's a little top heavy because it has a lot of backpack, but it's fine. It's accurate, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's just sometimes when he stands, sometimes like when I filmed with him, it was kind of hard for him to stand sometimes because he's a little bit top heavy. But I like him. He's pretty cool. Transforms into a little space boat. His head can pop out. Apparently, he did that in the show. What's wrong with the show? But anyway, like, yeah, he's pretty cool. I like the figure.
All right.
Retro.
We have to wait until.
And if you have a problem with filming them, just use some sticky tack, Prince. Dang.
That was before I got to sticky tack.
Wow.
Actually, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I just didn't use sticky tack for the video. I used them in.
Yeah.
I mean, when he has his grand cape on, he likes to lean back.
I mean, he has heel spurs, so it's good.
I don't have a full opinion. I just said he looks cool.
All right. Okay, have to wait for Brian. We need to wait for Brian.
Oh, Brian. Yes.
We need to wait for Brian. We need to wait for him. Oh, it's gonna take a while.
I think it's cool.
Brian.
I like him. I think he looks menacing. He looks like a Decepticon. Like, if you didn't know the character, you could at least tell that it's an evil character. He's menacing. I think they did a good job with the build quality. The wings in the back, it looks like him. I think he has it's a fairer figure. I mean, if you're a fan of those characters, it's a really nice value for that price. A lot of them are really clean, really nice, accurate, transformation satisfying. I don't judge these things too harsh, man. I don't. I just, because they're retail, so I can't be too. Because something has to be sacrificed for that price value. Yeah. Something has to be compromised. So whatever imperfections they have, look at how their price point. Now, some of them, if it's not like completely abysmal, like the whole thing is a dump. If it generally looks good, it's fair. I mean, it's not that expensive anyway. So I think it looks great for his price.
Now, when they keep on adding prices on top of prices on top of prices.
Now when that happens, when they start hiking up the price, it's like, okay, you need to do this a little better than that. Yeah. I agree with that. Nana Matt, my
time has arrived here.
I don't like it. I love it, Faded. I love it. Keep it up.
Take a good look, Prince.
Sonny, come on, the game wants you.
Oh my god, I just looked at the
Okay.
Wait, who wants me? Who wants me?
Oh, it was a comment. I'm reading the comments. G2 Nova Prime.
Star Blaster, go away. Because you will not get me to join that stream. I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen.
Ooh.
The shade. Get owned.
Good comeback. Good comeback, Sonny. Good comeback. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about.
Okay, Brian is back, so he can talk about Scourge.
Why is Megatron behind you? You can't defeat me, Prince.
No.
I'll be here for just a little bit longer, guys.
Yes, your thoughts on Scourge, SS86 Scourge.
Scourge looks cool. Like I said, he's wicked, very pointy. I like him. I don't mind how simple he is, transformation-wise. I like the size, I like the scale, but he doesn't feel like he outshines Cyclonus and Galvatron, which I feel like is a good thing, because I feel like Scourge is kind of the baseline regular Decepticon, but he still looks sinister, you know, he fits in. So I like him. I was going to get multiples of him, but then I thought, I just need one, that's fine. And then the sweep came out, and I won that in the giveaway, so that was awesome. So now I have the sweep.
Yeah.
So yeah, and 2 of those blast effects, so that's cool. Also, if JJ doesn't mind me saying, I've been writing some reviews for the past couple of weeks on Studio Series figures, and I'm on the last one that I have from the live action movies, which is the golden Volkswagen Bumblebee. Oh. But in that, I wrote, and I actually posted the review for Ratchet.
Oh, okay.
That's up on my channel now. So
cool.
I bet. Now, let's talk about the beautiful 86 Grimlock next.
Oh, what a beautiful boy.
This is my favorite figure ever.
He's staring at me.
So much
Grimlock is staring at me right now.
I have so much to praise on here.
Awesomely well done. Leaps and bounds better than the Powered Primes one. Just saying.
I agree.
That's a pure fact. Not an opinion. That's a pure fact.
He's right here, my boy.
Are you telling me that the Classics one is not that good?
Yeah, they came in, Riley.
Yes, Star Blaster. Yes, you are still the gay Decepticon. I'm sorry.
All right, so
86 Grim is amazing. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. When I got the figure in hand, I was like, whoa. Just the size of it and the detail of it and just the gold on him. Thank goodness it's not gold plastic syndrome.
I wouldn't.
The wheelie though,
Who cares about the wheelie? Honestly.
I don't know where my wheelie is. I threw him somewhere.
I don't know who Willie is. Who's that?
It's a guy who sucks.
The wheelie, I don't know. The wheelie just, I don't know. He just looks like he wants to take a dump.
Burn it with fire.
Am I the only one who does this?
He just looks like he wants to take a dump. But I appreciate, I appreciate some of the articulation that Wheelie has. The waist swivel, the head movement, the arm movement, the leg movement. But overall, though, I just I can't wait for that core class Wheelie to come out and just toss this Wheelie in the trash.
I mean, Plane's Return is a good alternative.
Yes, he's my stand-in for a transformable Wheelie, but I want to see how
have him into those ports on Grimlock.
Honestly, G1 Willie is annoying as a character, so I don't really care.
I kind of like G1 Wheelie. I laughed when he made those rhymes. It's hilarious.
I hate him.
I can't stand his voice. I'm sorry.
I can't stand it either. I can't stand it for more than 30 seconds. I'm sorry. He is the most irritating Transformer character I ever heard. Ever.
Really sucks.
Like it's like kids screaming mixed with scratching your nails on a chalkboard. That's what it's mixed with.
Oh God.
At least the Baber's Wheelie is slightly better.
And Wheelie have something in common.
Baber's Wheeljack is just wheelie but sexual.
I prefer Baber's Wheelie though, because first of all, that's my childhood. Second of all, I can tolerate him. I can tolerate Baber's Wheelie. G1 Wheelie, I cannot. I'm sorry.
I agree. Baber's Wheelie is more entertaining to me. Dude, never mind.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not.
JJ, have you ever considered doing this to Grimlock?
No, I don't think I have.
I need to get the Sludge figure. I can't get him anywhere.
Oh yeah, I need to get Sludge too. I still need no,
JJ, don't you dare.
But yeah, overall Grimlock, great figure. Awesome. How about Allspark?
Yes.
Where's the front of his teeth?
Grimlock is my favorite figure right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Where's the front of his pinchers though?
Cool. Right.
All right.
And then Brian, you already said.
Grimlock is my favorite figure of all time. He is the best of all time. Every friend I have says that he's the best of all time. Ever. If you deny it, you're wrong. You're just flat out wrong. He's the best. He's got the greatest legs, greatest eyes, beautiful eyes, dreamy eyes. I always fall into him. So dreamy. So dreamy.
Yes.
I love this figure a lot. I wasn't sure about getting him because leaders are about $70 out here, so I was like, do I really want to pay that much for a Grimlock figure?
Yep.
But I bought him and I fell in love with it, and I need to get that Sludge because I want to get the rest of them. I've got the Slug, so I heard there's a Snarl coming out.
Yes, they're doing all 5 Dinobots in these SS86.
They're doing all of them.
Yeah,
I think this is also the reason why they're not doing the Age of Extinction Dinobots just yet. I think they're going to go through the 86 cast before they bring us a Strafe and
the Baber's Dinobots are more harder to do.
I really don't think they would be that hard to do, honestly.
I don't think they are. I just think that go ahead.
I just think that Hasbro is getting focused on other stuff.
Okay, so
essentially,
look at the last night Voyager class Scorn. I think you remember that figure, Alfonso.
Mm-hmm.
That Voyager class Scorn, which is a beautiful figure, great figure. Although MGO made the joke that for some he got a new mold for some reason. I don't even know. I don't understand why this exists. But all right, okay, he's here. So yeah, but still, the last night Scorn figure, it's a great figure, great toy. I don't even know if they would upscale it, like how they upscaled the Dark Moon Deluxe to become Studio Series Starscream. I don't even know if they could upscale it to a leader class Scorn.
Well, if you look at the Studio Series Starscream, they did that. That was based on directly from the Deluxe class.
Yeah, I did mention that. So, yeah, I think it could happen. It could happen. But
the main two I want them to do is Strafe and Slug, because Deluxe class is not working out for those two.
Nope.
I agree.
Nope.
They all need to be big boys.
Big boys.
Deluxe Strafe was so hilarious because of how ridiculously simple he is, but his robot mode is so cool though. His robot mode is cool. I like him.
Yeah.
But,
I still like the original Slug Age of Extinction toy. I know a lot of people don't. I like that.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. So
and also, right now, my turn. So, all right, 86 Grimlock. All right, so I have the rest of the Grimlock figures I have, Powers of Primes, the original Age of Extinction Grimlock. Those figures are like all right or okay. When I saw this figure, because like the next Grimlock figure I wanted to get was Planet X, but then when I saw this figure, I was like, oh, I'm definitely getting this figure 100%. And when I got it, I love this thing so much. He is one of the best Studio Series figures that they have ever made. He is literally one of the best. Honestly, he's one of the best figures they've ever made. Period.
Are you saying he's better than this mold?
Yes, he is better than that mold, 100%. He is better because, bro, this figure is so fun to play with. It's so fun. I love the colors. It's amazing. But this is one of those leader class figures where I 100% recommend you pay the full price for it. And I'm being serious. You pay the full price for it. Even if it's, I know it's pricey because it's $50, but pay that full price, bro, because what you're getting is worth it. Because I know some people I talk to, they were like, I don't know if I'm going to get this figure. I'm like, bro, get him. He's worth it, bro. And they actually got him, and he's like, bro, you're right. He is worth it. Like, he's fantastic. Yeah. Screw G1 Willie. I don't care about G1 Willie, but Grimlock, he's fantastic. He's the best. He's the best 86 figure they've made for the 86 figures so far. No.
Every time I think about this toy, I think I should knock off a point from a 10 out of 10 just for the wheelie, but who cares about the wheelie? So 10 out of 10.
Yep. I gave him I think I gave him over 10 out of 10. I think I said 11 out of 10. So.
I think I gave him $10,000 in Bitcoin.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Alfonso.
I have to say that Grimlock is probably the best 86 that they put out. No, he's definitely the best one.
I agree.
I think he's the best rendition of G1 Grimlock in physical form. It's literally as good as it can get, apart from Masterpiece. I held him next to the Masterpiece Grimlock, and I was blown away. I mean, diecast aside, they really did a phenomenal job capturing his aesthetic, his proportions, his color, his presentation, his bulk, his detail. His entire display presence was fully captured in this. And wheelie aside, I think actually it would have been best to give him another weapon or something aside from wheelie, if that's the wheelie that they were going to give us. But I absolutely adore what they've done. The only thing I would have preferred is the translucent plastic to actually be gold, like we had on the packaging, so that you can easily see the Autobot logo. That would be the main thing for me. Apart from that, I absolutely think he is and I agree, the transformation is addictive. Like, it's so good and satisfying and so simple that it's addictive to keep, like, moving them back and forth between robot and alt mode.
You don't feel like you're going to break it.
Yeah, you don't feel like, you're doing damage to it. It's just such a satisfying release. I think that this is probably the best one that they've done,
and has a lot of ratchet joints too.
A lot of ratchets, so I think he is a terrific value for his price.
Plus, also because he's a dinosaur, you're gonna have a lot of fun with the T-Rex mode.
Right. Even
Yeah.
the T-Rex mode, the articulation there with the necks and the jaw moving around, the arms and elbows, even the articulation you can get with that. I had a good time reviewing that one. He's just fun. If you're a fan of G1 Grimlock, you should be a fan of this figure. That's what I'd say.
And also, one more thing I got to add into. Like, Grimlock is still amazing, but one thing I do wish that came with him was a sword. I was disappointed he didn't come with a sword.
That's what That's what I wanted them to put aside from with the wheelie. I wanted them to replace that with the sword, because that's what. Well, the sword and a crown. I think a crown would have been perfect because that's what the masterpiece has.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's mostly not because they wanted to put in Wheelie, but because he didn't have the sword in the movie.
Probably, but Wheelie
because
I would have preferred the sword, but
the G1 Dinobots in the cartoon and both the movie, none of them had a sword, and Allspark Studios just disappeared. He'll come back.
I could have sworn they did have a sword because some of them had him.
Only one had a sword. Snarl, he had a sword. Only him had a sword. The rest of them had guns.
Grimlock only used his gun like in a split second.
But the overall, this figure is fantastic. It's excellent. So let us move on.
What about me?
Oh, sorry about retro.
No,
you will not stop me. All right. I'll say what everyone else said. It was an amazing figure. It is, and the only problem is the ratchet on mine broke, but I mean it still works. But it's still a good figure. For some reason, ratchets break with me.
How?
You are not touching my ratchet figure then.
Retro. Let me just say this: you always have bad luck. So
I don't always have bad luck. It's just sometimes it happens.
Are you heavy-handed? Is that why?
Yeah. Are you heavy-handed? Are you?
Do you have your big meaty claws?
That was a genuine question because I know I'm handy.
Bone skinny.
I know I'm heavy. I'm heavy-handed with some of my figures. Like when I'm trying to pose them, I don't take my time. I try to just like push the legs and everything in position.
The ratchet came broken.
Oh, it came broken.
It came broken.
You know what? Same thing happened to my son.
But I did see him. I actually saw him at the store, and I couldn't pay for him. And then my mom got him for my birthday.
8, 9,
perfect surprise.
11.
What you got?
12.
What you got? What's in the bag?
14, 15.
All right, so this next one is going to be my last one for tonight. I got to hop out because I got the big old work in the morning, the WORK.
What about the 86 RC?
Shall we talk about who shall we go for? Let's go for Grindor.
What's the difference?
Wait a second. Didn't we talk about Grinder with Bear?
We talked about Blackout. So
we talked about Blackout, but not Grindor. So
what's the difference?
I mean, Grinder is just Blackout with better paint, so there's nothing.
And more articulation with the hand. So
that's all. That's all we can say. There's nothing.
And he's a little bit more loose than Blackout.
Yeah.
I will say, okay, I'll say this. I need to get them, and I was gonna get them on Amazon, but then they ran out of stock, so I'm like, now I'm screwed.
Dang.
That's all.
I was gonna say you could get them off BBTS, but I just remembered you're from Canada, so I don't know if you guys have that there.
BBTS, yeah, we can order stuff from that, but it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But I will say, Grindor.
Oh, it is still on stock. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I will say, Grindor. I've always loved the mold. I love the blackout mold, so I don't mind owning it again the second time as Grindor because the mold is just awesome. And I'm glad that they fixed some things on this figure because they fixed the hand articulation, the opening and closing fingers, the wrist swivels and everything. I'm glad they fixed that. It includes the little Ravage too, which is appreciated. You know, I wish Ravage could have been included with Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave, but it's fine.
Well, it's $139 right now. Ugh.
But ooh, that ain't right. Nope. I like the rust detailing on him. and I'm glad to have this figure in my collection so that I can recreate the forest scene if I really want to. So yeah.
Wait,
And-
I like Blackout, so I wouldn't mind getting it.
wait. Hold up, JJ. Question. You want Grinder? You still don't have him?
I have
I
him.
don't have Grinder.
Oh, you have him. Yeah, I forgot. Dang.
No, I was the one that doesn't have him.
Oh.
Yeah, Brian is the one that doesn't have Grindor yet, so yeah.
I don't have him, but I'm not planning on having him, so that's why I don't have. I could have gotten him if I wanted.
Retro also doesn't have him.
I don't have Blackout or Grindor.
I've had Blackout, so I know what Grinder is.
Oh my god,
working
Blackout alt mode is amazing.
with. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yes.
And
had a
he has
couple
to get into, but
beautiful-
holy shit.
The masterpiece is better though.
For Grinder, I will say they did improve on him a little. They did improve on him a little bit with the new paint and the hands. I do like that they added that. Although I will say Grinder is a little bit looser than Blackout. I will say Blackout's a little more sturdy than Grinder. Grinder is a little bit looser. I mean, it's still fun to play with, and I still like the figure. It's just Grinder is like a little bit looser. Like the joints are a little bit looser than Blackout.
Yeah, there were reports like many copies they couldn't stay tabbed in together. My copy at least could stay tabbed in together, but that's just me.
How do you always? Oh my gosh! Nah,
I don't know how. It's magic, man.
This
Like
What
every
happened?
Studio Series figure I have is a good copy. Nothing bad whatsoever.
I still am gonna say that the NPM's better.
We're gonna interrogate you then.
The MPM, I don't know. The robot mode has weird
Jeez.
proportions to me.
The MPM is
Weird
good.
proportions, they're accurate.
I mean, the MPM one looks good. It's just not the best MPM figure.
The only problem is that the feet were just too squished together. That's literally all. Everything it has a waist swivel.
Wait, it has a waist swivel?
It has a waist swivel. It can do the classic pose that none of the other ones could ever do.
Has
It's-
a waist swivel?
Oh,
Yes, it has a waist swivel.
I want him even more now. Dang it.
He has a waist swivel.
Don't have Blackout, nor do I have Grinder.
And the
So-
parts all the parts that's
Yeah.
on his legs are accurate to the movie. It's just
So
that his legs
I
don't look
think
as-
this is the last one for Alfonso, I believe.
Yeah, because
Yep.
Alfonso has to go eat.
He could have chose a more diverse figure, but whatever.
I gotta go to bed. Gotta go eat. Well, that too. I think he's great. I think it's essentially Blackout, so there's nothing really significant to really say about him apart from the little paint detailings and some of the minor adjustments. Ravage too. Yeah, he's nice, but I mean for $50. I always look at value. If you have a Blackout, unless you really just gotta get everybody, then I don't see the reason to switch. But I think Grinder is better looking because he has the rust and the different paint apps and the different modifications, and he has Ravage. So I think it's a better value. Yeah.
Right.
I gotta be honest, the only reason why I want him is to complete the forest battle. That's pretty much it.
And that's what they're banking on. They're banking on people to want that.
They're banking off idiots who love the forest battle.
Yeah, I had no choice just to get Grindor and Slug together and in a bundle. So yeah, I got
Why
both
is
of them in a bundle.
Ravage's head the only thing that's silver?
It's the
Retail.
same thing with the original Blackout, honestly. It was weird.
I have
Yes.
a feeling that Hasbro will do like a core class Revenge of the Fallen Ravage that can actually transform into the re-entry mode. So yeah,
Or maybe it
sure
will
they
be
can
like
see
the
all
wave
up into an asteroid.
Bumblebee.
It's literally just some crumbled up. I don't.
Yeah.
That's an old mode, I guess.
All right, guys. I gotta hop out, but it was great. Thanks for having me again.
All right.
Talk to me.
All right.
You're
Yeah,
Alfonso. Brian.
Follow me on Instagram.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Follow me on
All right, Alfonso.
YouTube.
Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Twitter. You know,
Subscribe to Shady.
Subscribe to Shady.
Subscribe to Shady.
Yeah.
And
I
also
appreciate it.
subscribe to Alfonso's OnlyFans. He puts Shady's feet pics on there.
That's
And
wonderful.
he puts prime crotch plate pics.
That's
And he
wonderful.
put Chris Evans' feet pics. And
See, now
maybe-
that I would do.
Okay, let's stop before it gets really weird.
Before he turns left. Yep.
And girthy.
Time for me to pull my stunt
Prince, what is with
that
you
I
and-
did last time once Alfonso left. Right, Prince? My stunt.
What?
Yeah, that's time.
All right, guys.
Should I do it?
No,
Do it.
Prince, what is with you and feet?
don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't get in trouble.
Don't do
All
it,
right.
Sonny. No.
I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having
Bye, yeah.
All right.
All right, see you later, Alfonso.
Yeah,
Peace out.
Alfonso. True.
All right,
me.
good
To
night
all of
to
one,
you, man.
folks.
All of one.
Oh my God, that's a wonderful
Yeah.
exit.
Thank you.
All right, later.
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 All right, now since Alfonso's gotten. No, I'm kidding.
I have no reason to be in here, but
And JJ said he gonna be the censor button now. He's censoring everything. I can turn off my camera now.
Beep, 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 beep.
All right, let's finish Jolt and Sideswipe off.
I think we already did Sideswipe.
Well, let's finish Jolt off then.
Did we? I don't
Yeah, we
remember.
already
doing
did
I
Sideswipe.
don't remember us doing Sideswipe, to be honest.
Yeah, we did Sideswipe. We did both Sideswipes. When we talked about Dark and Moon Sideswipe, we already did Revenge Run Sideswipe. So
Oh, yeah,
we did.
We did.
Jolt. Okay. One of the characters that were even barely in the movie. So,
Still love the design, though.
but I
I'm
do
happy
like.
we have them, though.
I
Yeah.
like this figure quite a lot. I never had a deluxe Jolt before. It's my first time handling a deluxe Jolt, and I honestly do not like the look of the original deluxe Jolt. It just looks weird. I don't know. It's just to me anyway. But this figure, I do quite like it a lot better than the original because it's more screen accurate. The vehicle mode is just beautiful. Robot mode has a lot more detail to it. And yes, it has the kibble, but I don't care about
I
kibble.
got something in my eye. I'll be right back.
The problem I
Okay.
heard is that it had clearance issues trying to get into the vehicle mode because it's so small.
I could get into vehicle mode, but I do understand that. I also want to point out that the Ravage that you're looking at right now, I have it because some kid lost it in a Walmart. So I have that now.
First we talk about Joel, and then just suddenly turn into Ravage. Okay.
Oh, he's right there.
Walmart
Oh
Ravage.
yes, it's right here.
Let's get Walmart Ravage.
But yeah. One thing that I really wish the Jolt had was ankle tilts. I wish he had it. I
He
don't know
doesn't
why
have
he doesn't have them.
Does need
But I
to
wish
be
he had them.
done.
He definitely needed the ankle tilts.
When did he not have them? I don't remember that.
Yeah. Backpack. I'm fine with the backpack. You know, and yeah, I don't care about the backpack.
I'm heading out now too. Goodbye.
All right.
Oh,
Bye, Sonny.
all right.
I don't
Goodbye,
believe you.
Prince. Goodbye, everyone.
I don't
Boy.
believe. I don't believe you
Alright.
because you left multiple times.
No, I swear, this time I'm sleeping.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. All right.
All right, peace.
All right. Good night. Good night, Sonny.
You will never see me again.
He gone. Thought.
We'll always see you on Instagram, by the way. Yeah. I think yeah. All right. So just four of us. Okay. Jolt. Transforming him doesn't take that. It's not that difficult though. So
Honestly,
Yeah,
I actually. Well,
pretty
I'm
easy.
gonna wait until it's my turn to say.
Imagine
Yeah,
if Ray just popped up out of nowhere.
he's pretty easy to transform. So I'm fine. So, but yeah, Jolt. I really like him. He's one of my favorite deluxes ever. So yeah. Okay, I'm done.
All right, so Jolt, Series Jolt, I like it, and I think it's a good figure. I don't know though. I still kind of like my original Jolt more though. That's just me. I just prefer the original Jolt more
I
because
mean, nostalgic reasons. So
yeah, nostalgic reasons, you know.
Yeah.
But this figure's still great. I still like it. It's fun to play with. He does have a lot of kibble and stuff, but it's fine. And yes, I do agree that he does need ankle tilts. This is one of the figures that needs it. And honestly, the transformation is actually pretty fun to me. I actually kind of like transforming him when I
pretty
like,
easy.
Like sometimes I would just grab him,
You know-
and then just transform
Wait.
him. Like, I actually kind of
Yeah.
enjoy it, to be honest. So
When you transform him from vehicle to robot, you know, you open up the canopy, open up the cover of the car, the top of the car. You open that up, then you see him just lounging at the back there. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna watch from aside here. I'm not gonna take part in the battle. So, all right, you guys have fun. So that's basically what it does to me. Hey, Alfonso's still in the chat, so that's nice.
I mean, he with this figure, it looks cool. It works. It's Jolt. We finally got a good Jolt figure, but yeah, I don't like the first one that they made, which is a thick boy. He's ugly as hell.
How dare you?
He is. And then, but the Dark to the Moon one that I saw before, I actually like that one a lot.
Yeah, that one's good too. I have that one as well.
I think that was a cool Jolt that kind of he works still.
It's a weird figure.
I was not a big fan of that Dark Moon Jolt.
The Dark of the Moon Jolt looks cool.
I'm not a fan of it.
It looks better than the crappy.
Even in the movie.
It's better than the crappy first one.
I love the first one. I love how simple it is. I like the transparent blue. I like the head sculpt. I don't like the gray on the later one. I didn't understand the design choice of the Chevy Volt. It just seemed to come out of nowhere. The gray color wasn't that great. The transformation was kind of fiddly.
I mean,
it had a lot of clear plastic on it.
You can get the blue version.
I know there's a blue version, but the car still looks weird. It's got details that don't look right still.
I like it.
We all like what we like. We don't like what we don't like. I said this before, so yeah.
I know, JJ. I'm not 3.
Yep.
Why am I wearing a Marvel shirt? I need to switch.
Lame.
I need to switch.
Now that one doesn't matter. That's just objectively bad Marvel.
Marvel isn't the thing right now.
Marvel's so 2008. You're so 2000 and late.
Yep. Are we? Has Brian already talked about Studio Series Jolt yet? I don't.
Jolt is cool. I like him a lot, and I'm glad they did him. But I will say that I kind of prefer his original toy head, the concept head, over this. But this actually was used in the movie.
It looks the original concept. His face looks squished to me.
Yeah.
This is the only Transformers related shirt I have.
Wait, did you just say there's no concept art of it?
No.
Yes, there is.
I didn't say that there was no concept art.
I just asked if you just said there's no concept art, and I asked, did you just say there's no concept art? And you're like, yeah. And then I'm like, no, there is concept art. I didn't say there was no concept art.
Yeah.
I said I didn't like how the concept art head looked.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right. Yep, we're done with Jolt.
Let's move on.
Okay.
I don't like you. No, I'm kidding.
We already done RC, right? We already done Wave 16 Deluxes.
We didn't finish the 86 line.
We haven't finished Wave 15 Deluxes yet.
Jack.
Wheeljack, we have done him, and Ratchet, we have done him. Brawn and Perceptor, not yet. So, who shall we do next?
Wait,
we have like 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna do one more interesting character.
Wait, I don't think we did Wheeljack though. I don't think we did Wheeljack yet.
I think we did.
I thought we did too.
Yeah, we did Wheeljack. I do remember. Yes, we did Wheeljack. So let us continue on with Slug. Dinobot Slug or Slag.
Oh.
R.I.P. the UK.
His name is Slug, not Slag. But anyway,
you just said
all for one. That's not Megatron. That's Slug. That is Slug. Sorry, but anyway, Slug. Great figure. Love him. Love his engineering. More complex than Grimlock, but I transformed him. It's very satisfying. He just looks so great. Articulation is great. Really well done. Fantastic figure. The Daniel he came with was just no. just no. Just don't. Come on. I'm glad the minifigures has stopped already. All right. So
there's no other character that would be fitting for the minifigures.
Yeah. Yeah, Slug, great figure. I love him. Love him, love him, love him. Definitely way better than the original Power to Prime Deluxe, so yep. I wonder who All for One is.
All for One is a My Hero Academia villain.
No, I mean in the chat.
Uh,
I think that's Sunny. I don't know. I don't think so.
if is Riley still in the chat?
Is Riley still in the chat? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
On my screen, his profile pic isn't even loading in.
Yeah, I can't even see your profile picture All for One.
It was the same thing with Riley, so that's why I said him.
Yeah, I can't.
Retro, look up yourself on YouTube real quick and see if you can see your YouTube profile.
I doubt it. Whatever.
Look yourself up.
Oh wow, my channel just popped up.
You see your profile though.
See my yep. I'm all over the place.
Did you see your profile?
Yeah. I see. Shoot, I see JJ streaming. I've never looked myself up.
The name from the My Hero Academia. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the All for One's a menace, like Starscream and Princess series.
Where's my profile picture? That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering.
Who's
JJ? You should watch the video and animate and all. Maybe later when I'm free. So, yeah, maybe later after the stream. So, your thoughts on Slug, guys?
He's amazing. It's really fun. I love him.
Good figure. That's all I can say.
Yes, good.
Brian, go next. Brian.
He's falling down.
Brian. Brian.
Hey, yo!
What?
Defense H.
I clicked on the picture of the thumbnail from my Master Chief animation, and I just one of the other pictures on there just has to be a freaking photo of Master Chief twerking. What is that?
What?
Oh my!
What is that? I didn't need to see the Master Chief pics. No. I'm sorry. You have to endure this. This is horror.
It's only 40 seconds. Okay, Alfonso is.
Yes, I'm all over the place. If you look up,
I'm watching the video that Nanamat made for Alfonso.
Even Shamar's video just popped up.
Nanamat is down there.
They caught you with an Owl House character on your screen.
No.
It's all over the internet. It's all over the internet now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
You can't escape.
Oh my god. Matt X Alfonso for life. Oh, dude, man.
Try to look at my name. You're gonna see horrors now. I just saw twerking Master Chief.
Wow.
My name.
Wow, Nanamat.
Hey, yo.
Good on you, Nanamat. Good on you.
I'm gonna look at Prince.
Oh boy.
Prince.
Anyway, but anyway, is Brian back?
He has disappeared.
I think he disappeared.
Prince, if I look up your name, I see a bunch of crowns with like Prince Media Solutions.
Brian, I think you disappeared. Wait, Brian, are you still there, bro? Defense page?
Huh?
The only thing they have of you on Google, if you look it up on images, it's just your profile picture. Everything else is something else.
Dang.
And if I just look up your name without Transformers, it's Prince Productions and Media Solutions.
What?
What? No. Oh god. Oh goodness. But anyway, I think Brian is not. I think Brian is gone.
I know. JJ see this.
Brian is gone, I think. But I think that is where we'll end the stream. It's already 12:42 p.m. on my side, and it's already 3 hours. So I think that is it for today's Studio Series stream. We gotta continue this in part 4. So this is only part 3, and I think we can finish the rest in part 4. So hopefully we got just little left, very little left. So yeah. Alrighty.
3 hours.
Okay, so that is it for today's stream. I'm sorry, Brian, but Brian is back. So Brian, what were your thoughts on Slug? The 86 Slug figure.
I got compliments on my hair.
What is Brian doing? What is he doing? Brian, you have thoughts on SS86 Slug before we end?
Is he frozen?
No, I had to check my diabetes for a second there. Sorry.
Oh.
I had a huge meltdown just now. Bad timing for me to turn on my mic and stuff. Anyways, I like the figure. Unfortunately, mine broke.
Ooh, that's not good.
JJ's never felt that.
Where did that break?
Yeah.
Where did it break?
I moved the knee the wrong way, and then I clicked it back, and then it snapped.
Oh, it's not right. It's not right.
And by the way, that was my bad about the diabetes thing. Again, I turned on my mic at the wrong time, or my camera. So.
Thanks for complimenting my hair.
All righty. So that is the last figure we're going to talk about in this stream. In part 3 of the Studio Series talk. We have to continue this next week. So, all right, part 4 coming out next week. But anyway, so hope you enjoyed the stream. I think I had fun laughing my butt off.
No, you didn't.
JJ.
Wait. Before we end the stream.
Nope.
If you cancel it, you see this hammer? I'm going to take your glasses off, and I'm going to smash them with this hammer.
I got him before you, JJ.
And Prince is gonna throw Galvatron in your face.
I do need that undercracker though.
How dare you? But anyway, alrighty, this is it for
the
today's
guns are backwards, by the way.
You know what, Prince? Just to trigger him, get Motor Master before him.
A Studio Series talk with me and my friends, part 4. This is part 3. We need to continue this for part 4 because we can't prolong it for 4 hours. So
because there's so many.
3 hours is maximum. But anyway, so all right, this is it. All right. See you later, boys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Come on. Stay safe, guys.
You must sub or else.
Roll out.
I'm gonna look at that.